Hello everybody, it is Thursday, August 24th, and it's time for Marvel Legendary Randomizer number 137. I'm so glad to see all of you in chat. We got a fun game of Legendary to play. I'm just making that up because I have no idea how fun this game is going to be. But, you know, it's Legendary, so how bad can it be, right? Famous last words. So, a couple things before I start with the results today, and we start the game this week. A couple of programming notes. First things first, we are updating the time for the Randomizer League submissions. So we had moved them back to Wednesday. They're being moved back up to Thursday. So going forward, your Randomizer League submissions will be due at 4 p.m. Pacific on Thursday. So that'll give you a little bit of extra time back to get your games in if you're interested in playing. We had a ton of participants this week. We'll get to that in a second. So I'm glad you were able to participate, you guys. Second thing, I will be off next week. So we're going to be playing the game today. Next week, you will have a setup. It's going to be one of the classic setups, but I won't be doing a stream next week. And then after that, we'll come back and try to take care of these last couple of masterminds, however many are left after today. So keep that in mind. But yes, your results will be due on 4 p.m. Pacific on Thursday. So you got some time there. What else do I have to talk about? Hey, Montax, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Happy to be a part of this wonderful community that educates and entertains. Game on. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much, Montax. 29 months of subs for Montax. That's crazy. That's almost 3 years, which is how long I've been doing this. So Montax showed up real early. Thanks so much. Oh, I lost track of what I was saying. Oh, yeah. So a lot of things are going on in the Discord. We are finishing up our Mastermind bracket. We're down to our final 16 Masterminds. If you'd like to vote on the first 4 of those final 16 matchups, you can check that out in the Discord. We're also getting ready for the next bracket. I've decided the next one we're doing is going to be card art. We're going to do a bracket of 64 individual pieces of card art. Deadeye, there should be a Twitch app you can download to do that. I do that on my smart TV. So we're going to be going through not all of the art in the game because there's too many. We're going to do the top 64. How do we determine that? Well, I put out a survey. Hey, Montax, thank you so much for the sub gift. Snash has got a sub from Montax. Very kind of you, Montax. Montax keeps on coming. So yes, I would like you to nominate your favorite pieces of Legendary art. If you have a suggestion in chat right now, you can shout it out just off the top of your head. Which could be any card in Legendary, in Marvel Legendary, which has just your favorite art. It's one of your, without a doubt, one of your favorites in the entire game. You can nominate up to 20 pieces of art from Marvel Legendary. The link to that is in the Discord. I put it in the announcement, so go check it out there in announcements. I'd love to hear what you think. The top voted on pieces of art are all going to be entered in the top 64. If anything gets just one vote, and there's probably going to be a large group, I will pick my favorites from those ones that got one vote, and that's how we'll get our top 64. Results for the league have not gone up. I've been rattling my mouth off, still talking. One other thing I want to share, I've got some more stuff for the wheel for some awesome folks. So first of all, from Jolt, straight from Gen Con, sent me 3 Trash Earth with Hugest Party Ever promo. So those are going on the wheel for those who didn't win one from Ollie and Kyla this past week. I also got a bunch of cards from Aaron 4.0. We got a bunch of the Thor hollows and some more Cosmic Cubes. This is the scheme I had the least amount of, the shiny scheme, so I got more of those. And then finally, this guy named Rich from this company called Upper Deck. Oh, my camera turned off. There it goes. Yeah, so whoever that is sent me 2 more Trash Earth of Hugest Party Ever and a couple of the one from The Matrix, which was really kind of him to send my way. So I'm paying those forward to you. So these are all going on the wheel. Yeah, if you want to look at the art options, go to legendarycardgame.com. That is Captain Metroidica's site, where you can see all the cards there. Almost all of them, anyway. I highly recommend that. So yeah, a couple of Neos are going on the wheel, a bunch of Trash Earth with Hugest Party Ever, some more Thors, some more Cosmic Cube. So they are on the wheel right now. So whenever they get spun, those are on there. You have a chance to win them. Love the shiny Thors. So thank you, everybody who sent me those things. And let me clean this up, because I think that's all I had to talk about before we start with last week's results. If you guys want to say anything, open forum, let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to set those aside. We do only have 3 masterminds left, but we'll get to that in a moment. We have the 4th mastermind, who I was able to take out last week, was Zarathos. How do you think this setup went? If I can make my mouse work, I'll show you what the setup was. Here we go. Last week's setup right here was Zarathos' Gladiator Pits of Sakaar. It was, I won't want to spoil it for you. How fun you think this was? How much you think people won? I gave this a 5 out of 5. The interactions between Haunting and Dominate was a lot of fun. Also with the way the Gladiator Pit scheme worked. Some really cool combos with Mirage and dodging. The Mirage dodge combo was A+. A++. So what do you think? So looking at the win rates, 88%, 85, 76. So anything over 81 is going to be an easy. 76 is going to be a moderate. At a 76, 78, and then fun level, which you guys have some access to. You see the results come in. We got it between 3.8 and a 4.3. Let me go ahead and show you what that turned out. Oh, Snatch Cat there with a 75% win. It was an 87% win, higher than anybody said, I believe. So this was definitely an easy setup. Also, 3.9. Not quite as high as most of you said, but still a great setup. 3.9 is really, really good. So if you would like to play an easy, great setup, which are honestly hard to come by sometimes because of setups are to, oh, I just saw your comment, Ranabishi. If your resub didn't show the notification, refresh. It might give you the button that says you can click to show the notification. It happens sometimes, gets a hiccup. But yeah, it's hard to come by a really good, easy setup. Sometimes if they're too easy, they're not as fun. So I recommend this one. I gave it a 5 out of 5. Based on these scores, I still recommend it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the top 10 of Setup B this week. And so, Big Bic there with 10th place with a 28.5 total rank points. I had one hero above 4 costs get haunted thanks to the general low-cost heroes. Once Wong's Rare was exercised, the game became much simpler. Spider-Man kept Sunlight all game, so Wong could literally work his magic. That's one thing. I heard a lot of people talking about, oh, Spider-Man is in the setup. It's not going to be great, but there was plenty of 2-cost to support him. 9th place goes to Red John with 30.5 total rank points. 8th place goes to Adrian Miller with 31 total rank points. What happened? Thanks for that. 7th place goes to Lupin with 35.5 total rank points. 6th place goes to Snash 108 with 36 total rank points. Hulkbuster, Strength Tech deck versus a Deadpool odd deck. Worked very well, and even Spider-Man worked as a decent support deck, even though nobody focused on him. He's overlooked easily. 4th place is a tie between Winged Crusader and Blushing Ether and Silver Fox. It's a whole thing, Deadeye. Let's not get into it. 36.5 total rank points for each of them. Who are our top 3 for Setup B this week? 3rd place is the team of Candace and Mama Bird with 37.5 total rank points. Well done, you two. 2nd place is Antracen. Antracen, I think this is your first foray into the Randomizer League, so welcome and congrats on the 2nd place. 43.5 total rank points. And 1st place goes to Flip Flop Maniac. 46.5 total rank points, swept it with first across the board. The plan after seeing my initial HQ was my comic side go Oz with Wong and Deadpool, and MCU side go Spiders, since Wong and Hulkbuster have 2s. Funny interaction when Varanki stole Wong's Rare from Zarathos, and he ended up haunting a 2 in return. Once I got him rescued on the right-hand side, and also recruited Deadpool's Rare on the Spider side, it became a draw recruit sidekick race to play them as much as possible, with a tech-filled HQ to exorcise Zarathos from the Mastermind pool. Well put, well played. We're going to ignore my camera flashing. I really hope that stops happening. It's already stopped working. So well done, everybody, for Setup B. Congrats, and yeah, Candace flip-flop in chat. Well done. He's gone through, yeah, I mean, I blame the writers for how much he's gone through, but that's just me. All right, let's go ahead and look at our top 10 for Setup A. Stopping there at rank 14 for a second, reading Brett Campbell's 14th place comment. I really thought we had this one. My wife played the left and kept getting twists in a row for several turns. Zarathos seemed like a pushover from previous times we had played against him, but we just couldn't get the final blow in time. Fun fact, Rocket Raccoon never showed up in the HQ at all. I was going to say probably for the best, but looks like it was still a struggle. So whoever that is got 12th place. All right, 10th place goes to Dino Mike with 35 total rank points. Got off to a good start with Zarathos' first 2 tactics whiffing on their haunts. Classes were already haunted or not in the HQ. Was on the final blow and just had exercised Zarathos back to his space, thinking I could win the game next turn. Then came the worst possible hand at the worst possible time. Nothing but recruit cards, a wound, and beast cost reduction card with a full city. Ouch. Then came a scheme twist and more bad hands, followed by an onslaught, you mentioned the name, of Henchmen, which resulted in the only escape and extended my game by probably about 5 turns. Player 2's VP only had 3 Mastermind cards, 5 Henchmen, and 2 undercover Hydra agents. Oh man, that player 2, if they were just one person, that would have been rough. But thank you for the in-depth comment. I love reading how the entire game went. And tied with Josh Stone there for also 10th place, 35 total rank points. 9th place goes to Tech Fiend, 35.5 total rank points. 8th place goes to Off the Cuff, 38 total rank points. 7th place, Winged Crusader, 40.5 total rank points. I'm seeing that evil in chat right there. 6th place goes to Lupin with 41.5 total rank points. Rocket Mirage combo. Always nice to have 7+ cards in hand at the start of a turn. Although that didn't really do much. Spider-Woman and Beast pulled through 80% of the damage. 4th place is another tie. A lot of ties this week. Ashy and Snash Sounds like a crime-fighting duo. 44 total rank points right there. The one escape for Ashy with the 10th place, but enough of the rest of the score to pull him up. All right, let's go ahead and do the top 3. Blushing Aether and Silver Fox, more team victories with the 3rd place win here. 44.5 total rank points. Those 2 escapes hurt, but it was enough with all the other categories to get them into the 3rd place ranking there. 2nd place goes to Red John with 46.5 total rank points. Now, I'm noticing a lot of people had just one really unfortunate stat and really good in the other departments, and it was enough to keep them up, which is cool. So Red John there had a fewer points per turn, but still got 2nd place. And 1st place goes to Snatchcat with 50.5 total rank points. First, third. Barely got completed on time, but it was enough to get him 1st place there. So congrats to everybody. Thank you for playing this week. So what was that? 16 and then set up a, oh wow, 31 games played. That's really cool. Yeah, well done, Snatchcat. This is, I think it's a recent record. A lot of you guys played the league this week. That's pretty cool. I hope you guys play next week. I think next week is going to involve sets that you guys have. I don't know about today. You did pretty well. All right, let's move on to today. We have 3 masterminds left. Those masterminds are Wasteland Hulk, Killmonger, and Lilith. As you figure out who you think we're going to see today, let me go ahead and do the predictions. New ones for you. If anybody wants to put their predictions in. A lot of schemes left. Anything could happen with the schemes. But it's going to be one of those 3 masterminds. Killmonger cannot be epic anymore. Lilith can be epic, so that could also happen. Does this still say 10 minutes? Yep. All right, here we go. Predictions have started. Get those in. Now take a drink of water while you shout at me what you think is going to happen. What you're going to incur upon me today. We haven't seen Wasteland Hulk in a while, so he's just hiding. He's lurking. That's what Hulks do. Lilith writes a scheme. Hulk summons Chthon. What is wrong with you people? Killmonger, Chthon, Wasteland Hulk with Chthon. All right, if it's Wasteland Hulk with Chthon, a lot of you are going to be very happy about that. Killmonger's horrible. I don't think Horror of Horrors has been played yet. There are so many schemes I haven't even streamed at all. You can actually check. Oh, I have another document that shows what that is. Already got my cards nearby. Predictions are live. I think it's time to press the button. Let's do it. Who and or what are we facing today? In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Oh, very cool. You know what's really funny? I'll tell you later. But Standard Lilith is going to warp reality into a TV show, a scheme I have never streamed. We got the Ancient One. We got Falcon Winter Soldier. We got Black Cat. 3 really good heroes here in the Ancient One, Falcon Winter Soldier, and Location War. Carnage is also great. Black Cat's got one out, but really solid hero deck. And we got Ravagers. But the Phalanx, ouch. There's not a lot of tech for the Phalanx either, so I'm going to be doing a lot of KOing, I think, of cards with attack on them. All right. If the Hunt for Victims doesn't get me. All right, let's go get these cards. Get those predictions in. Let's take out Lilith today. What do you think? Yeah, Phalanx. So Jinjo's put up a video today and Jinjo's has done a lot of playthroughs. Jinjo's is managing the tier list, posts every day, so we really love him around our community. And he did another legendary video where he played this scheme. It was randomized for him, and he was like, he did something really cool with the scheme, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I could do that too, but what are the odds I'm going to play that literally today? I have time to think about what I'm going to do based on what he did, and of course it comes up right now. So I'll have to think on the fly here. All right, let's go ahead and get everything up. That's really funny to me. Okay, where are the Ravagers? There they are. Yeah, right? I was watching your videos, so I'm like, oh, what are my choices going to be? I thought of a few, so at least I got that far. All right, everybody loves the Phalanx. Deadeye just got out of the Choose Your Own Adventure. How did you fare? Well, chapter 2, right? All right, Phalanx. There we go. I gotta get a lot of KO fodder. And I love most of these heroes, so this is great. Most of these heroes are my favorites. Then there's Black Cat. Hey, who did that? Tech Fiend, thank you so much for the sub. I'm all the way over by my card, so waving at you from over here. All right. The more collections, the more cards we got, the farther away I have to go to get them, because the more surface I need. Okay, we got, yes. Got it. I actually just read the Venomverse comics. It was pretty enjoyable. Luke Cage Noir is an S tier hero. We rated him. We haven't rated any of the others except for Black Cat, and she didn't do that well. She did okay, but not great. I think she got a C tier, and then although it all depends on the mix here. And we got Falcon and Winter Soldier, another one of my favorites. Okay, I gotta get the scheme. Okay. Speaking of Snatchcat, who won set up A this week, Snatchcat did a nice little reskin of the scheme. And if I can find it... Oh, you know what? Maybe I should look in W for warp instead of whatever I looked at. No, it should be there. I wonder how powerful her pit pocket is. Yeah, well, you'll see. You'll see how powerful it is. Where's warp reality? It's not where it's supposed to be. Uh-oh. Either I put it somewhere else, or... Don't you love it when you can't find your schemes? Okay, I'm checking all my other scheme piles because I must have put it with another letter. And if I don't find it, I'll just work around it. 2 yes. Okay. I did it for you. Good. Glad you enjoyed it. Are you moving on to chapter 3 right away? That is so funny. Where the heck did I put this scheme? Oh, I found it. Yeah, it was in the wrong letter. There it is. Totally wrong letter. Okay, this is taking me way too long. Let's go ahead and start the shuffles and the scheme and Mastermind. So here's a nice little, I'll put it down here. You can see the image of Wanda down there that Snatchcat chose for the reskin. I think it looks pretty good. Ollie, probably not staying around for long tonight. Good luck. Thank you so much, Ollie, for everything you've been doing for the Randomizer League. You and Kyla. We all appreciate it, especially me. Okay, let's get the villain deck together. We need 11 twists, and we need to adjust the number of city spaces. And if that keeps happening, I'm going to have to unplug and plug the camera back in. It keeps jittering. That's going to bother the heck out of me. 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me do that right now while we got stuff on the screen. I'm just going to reach up. Oh, I can just do this. Here we go. Unplug. Ignore the shaking. And plug back in. That always fixes everything every time. Without fail, right? 2 bystanders. Then we're good. One of the schemes where we got a touch of Bagel Shuffle for extra spaces. We want a touch of, yeah. Well, if anything, I'm consistent with those, whether it's good or bad, so. We'll see. Yeah, if anybody's going to mess up my camera, it's Wanda with this scheme. I have never played this scheme. I didn't have a lot of time to play Infinity Saga. I only got time for 2 games. I never even played this on my own, so this will be my first time playing Warp Reality into a TV show. It's a rare first time for me playing a scheme. Hey, Joel, thanks for the bits! Very kind of you. I appreciate that. And again, thank you for those What If scheme promos. They are on the wheel now. Excited to give some of those out, in addition to the ones that Ollie and Kyla gave out, in addition to the ones that Upper Deck sent me to also give out. Yeah, Wanda is absent, but I think she's... Lilith is kind of a great analog for her when she's doing this, though, so... If you want to think of it that way, that's not bad. I just used Lilin, by the way, in my Legendary Legacy Adventure featured format. Who was leading them? It was it was Gladiator Hulk? No, it was King Hulk, yeah, leading them, and it was awful for me. I end up losing on battle 8. I was so close. Agatha at home. Hello. Yes. Wonder if we'll get well, spoiler for What If we have something coming along those lines, which would be fun. Okay, hero deck. In case anybody doesn't know. You know what? I'm gonna shuffle them face up this time because it doesn't really matter. You can look at everybody's beautiful cards. There's Falcon and Winter Soldier. Love that set. There's Black Cat. Okay, let me know in chat. If you randomize Black Cat, are you happy she's there, neutral, or genuinely upset that you have to use her? She's polarizing. We got Carnage. Carnage can be fun for the excessive violence. And, am I missing a Carnage? No, I got him. Oh, I just mixed 2 piles into 1 or something. Okay. Depends. Did I miss a card? I gotta check. I feel like I'm missing a card. I think I'm missing a Luke Cage Noir. Hey, Big Big, thank you so much for the resub. I gotta check. Yeah, I am. That's why I count. There's another Luke Cage Noir. She is good with the Ancient One. She is, actually, yeah. I'm a little disappointed. Never had great luck with her 1 cost. Always think, cool Black Cat. This should be fine, and then I get disappointed. Depends, yeah. Neutral, says Montax. Neutral says Snatch Cat. Usually it's okay because I never go out of my way to use her normally. Yeah, we'll see how she fits into this. But there are some interesting synergies that could... She's not great with Luke Cage Noir, I'll just put it that way. But we'll see. We shall see. Carnage and Luke Cage Noir will actually be decent. As far as Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there's not as many hero classes as I wanted for their Dark Memories, but at least they have some dodging. Her Comet is okay with Luke, right, but that's only 3 cards out of her set. And I guess her rare too, but still. If the Comet don't have synergy, I get a little worried. Okay. So if I can thin a deck with Carnage to just expensive cards for Luke, I'll be okay, but we do have to do with the Lilin today. A lot of hunting for victims. In the comics, yeah. She's great. Okay, starting hands. I can't wait to use the What If starters once that comes out. I think the last thing we heard is they're shooting for a November release for What If. So it's going to be a few months. If that's the date, we can get surprised in this early. We could also go the other way, so who knows? Okay. I got to do some adjustments with this scheme, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. Scheme setup, that's city stuff, and we're good. Boy, that took me a long time. Okay. Predictions are closed. 14 of you say I can win this, and 6 of you say no. With a near perfect 75-25 split on the points. Let me upload this. Let's talk about it, see what happens. All that good stuff. All right, here's our Mastermind today. The second of the Midnight Suns Mastermind, Lilith, Mother of Demons. This is not her epic side. If I lose today, she can still appear as epic, so I better take her out today before she does that. She gets +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile, so I will keep track of that at the bottom for you. Master Strike. Lilith hunts for victims. If she KOs a bystander this way, each player gains a wound. Gosh, I forget. Does this Luke Cage Noir also have wound prevention or not? I honestly cannot remember. Anyway, so hunts for victims is interesting. It can get out of control very fast, especially if the Lilin show up early. So we will tackle this as it comes. Here's the scheme. Again, I've never played this scheme. This should be fun for me. We got Warp Reality into a TV show from the Infinity Saga, which is also kind of from WandaVision, but who's asking? All right, we got 11 twists. The rightmost city space represents a TV show from the 50s. The space on its left is a TV show from the 60s, then the 70s. The city is only those time worth extra hoops. Yeah, a lot of them are. City is only those 3 spaces. The HQ is only the 3 spaces beneath those. Move the Mastermind and Officer deck to mark the city's left edge. I will move the Mastermind, but since I don't use the Officer deck, I'm going to use the scheme itself right here. And then I'll zoom out when I need to. Twist 1 to 4, another TV show, City Space, appears on the left side of the city, representing the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. Another space appears beneath it. Twist 5 to 11, destroy the rightmost TV show and HQ space beneath it. KO any hero in that HQ space. Push forward any villain there. Move the villain deck and hero deck to mark the city's right edge. And then evil wins when all TV is destroyed. So yeah, it is a fancy timer scheme with flair, but it's fun. So I'll take that. So watching Jinjo's video earlier, what he did was he was naming some of his favorite TV shows from those decades. And that's what I was talking about, how I was going to take my time to put that together, assuming the scheme wouldn't be today. Let's see if I can remember. what my choices were for the first 3 decades. These are just ones I like, not necessarily my favorites. The 50s, it is fun. 50s, and you can tell me your choices in chat. 50s, I gotta go with the original, I think the original Gumby series is from 50, and that's classic. Like, pioneered claymation on TV. There's a lot you can say about it, but people don't know it was that early, so gotta go with Gumby for the 50s. 60s, what did I say? I think for the 60s, I did a weird choice, and I said the Munsters, because I actually really liked the Munsters. It was like, not as popular as the Addams Family, but I liked it. It was charming. And then the 70s, I forget what I was going to say. So you can let me know some of your 70s choices, and if I remember it, I think it was animated, whatever I said. But we'll see if I can remember. So we're going to go ahead and put that right there. If you guys have any favorite 50s to 70s TV shows, if you watched those, I'd love to hear about it. I'll have to look up what that was. All right, let's get the counters together, and then we'll start this game. Yeah, city space manipulation is always pretty fun. Scooby-Doo, I did like Scooby-Doo a lot. That was, oh yeah, that was your pick. What the heck was my pick? I wonder if I could find what my pick was, because I did have a choice for the 70s. I just absolutely completely forgot it. We'll see if I can find it as I get these stats in. So we got 11 twists. I got to keep track of bystanders KO'd. Do that. Knew there was something I forgot to open. Brady Bunch, that's a classic. Maybe I didn't even pick a 70s. Oh, my 70s choice was The Muppet Show. It was The Muppet Show because I love The Muppet Show. It was so, like, I want to know how they decided to greenlight that. It's so nuts. It's wild. All right. Also, look at my camera. It's looking like I need to adjust the focus here. So mind the shaking. And then down here, here's my little guide for that. I can't even read the Lilith cards. Oh, because I think it's too many cards. That's why it's so bright. Oh, that's terrible. All right. Let me just put the Lilith card there by itself, and I'll put her tactics over here. And then I don't have an autofocus lens, if you didn't know. That's going to be good. Yeah, yours was MASH. MASH is great. I can't argue with that. I didn't really watch it as much as I should have, I think, by now. So I can't really speak to it too much, but I know it's a classic. Okay, so yes, 11 twists and bystanders. Oh, I haven't seen that red, John. I'll check it out. All right, 11 twists and bystanders KO'd. And yeah, no evil wins on that one. So it should just be a counter. And that's it. And when we get to the rest of the decades, we'll talk about those, because why not? Why shouldn't we do that? Okay, so let's go ahead and get everything together. Got my starter hands ready. Everything is cleared. Lilith is going to be there. The scheme is going to be here. 50s, 60s, 70s. And, yep. Let's see who's starting in our HQ of 3. Let's hope I don't impulsively try to refill this space that doesn't exist. It is going to be Black Cat, of course. Black Cat, of course. And Falcon and Winter Soldier. So, kind of a bummer to only have 3 HQ spaces. I want more. Who else is going to be here? If it was going to be Black Cat, I would have been happy. All right. I'm going to give my best. Here we go. Turn number 1. Let's try to win before the timer runs out. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we're starting with a 3 and 3. I was about to say if I'm lucky, a henchman will show up, but then I'll have to KO one of these troopers. But I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. But we all know what's going to come up first. Oh, no, it was a henchman. All right. Yep, Phalanx are here. Here's why people groaned at the Phalanx when they were randomized. Fight, reveal a tech hero or KO one of your heroes with an attack icon. So you're either not KOing anything if you're lucky enough to have a tech hero, or you're getting rid of your troopers, or you're being forced to either fight the Phalanx or not do it and risk city escaping. But KO one of your good cards if you do decide to fight him. So I'm going to fight him this turn. I'll get rid of a trooper. No big deal. Let's do a recruit first. I can't... The only one card I can take, but it's a good one. So this is Falcon the Winter Soldier. I love their hero set, like I said. That Toon, Falcon, and a Tone Winter Soldier. Falcon says 3 recruit. To play this side, you must discard a card. Not bad. I pretty much love any card that has more than 2 recruit on it. And then Winter Soldier's 0+ attack and Dark Memories. So I could try to build a Dark Memories deck if it's thinned enough. There's not a lot of the other classes, but this card, when you play it, doesn't count the range side, so I'm going to need more of them. Does Bank even exist for Cat to rob? Usually when the spaces are modified, they still have the names, but like if I had extra spaces, which I will, they don't have a name. So for counting like the other ones, I would say yes. It says it represents a TV show. So yeah, these city spaces are still named, but extra ones don't have a name. That's how other schemes handle it. That's how I'm handling it today. But let me go ahead and pick up that Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier card. And yep, let me go ahead and play my 3 attack. I gotta really control myself not to instinctively fill these things. All right, let's go ahead and fight the Phalanx. I'm gonna take them out and KO one of my troopers because that's what we do, right? This trooper is gone. Okay. Hey, Captain Metroid. And so, of course, it's going to be a big recruit turn, so I'll probably pick up Jinx, which will be something. But we got Carnage here, and I got another 3 and 3, so double 3 and 3s here. Turn 2 is going to give us Meat Market, our first Lilin here. So Meat Market gets +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile. Ambush, Hunt for Victims. So the way that Hunt for Victims works is first, you check to see if the Mastermind or any villains have bystanders. If you do, you choose one and KO it. If not, this villain captures or this enemy captures a bystander. And that's how Hunt for Victims works. It is going to be a standard villain's bystander. The fight effect is you may KO a card from your discard pile. So I can take out Meat Market right now, which is very good. Before the bystander KOs get out of control with this smaller city. Stronger Lilin would have been a problem there. So I got 3 recruit and I got 3 attack once all is played. Nothing from the city to recruit, from the HQ to recruit. Let's go ahead and take out Meat Market. I may KO a card from my discard pile. I have no discard pile, so I won't KO anything. Oh, that doesn't go there. I get that, and the bystander. So I think I'm going to take an officer, especially because there's more expensive cards, and I do not know when this HQ is going to expand. So let's take an officer, and I got lucky. I needed the tech. Grant Ward might single-handedly save me from the Phalanx. We'll see. Or he just may never show up, or I might just send him undercover. You know how it goes. So yeah, my next hand is going to be this. 5 and 1 on both sides. It's a good one to pick up. And I almost pulled the villain deck without showing you. Okay, this one is going to be Meat Market again. So he gets another bystander, another standard 1. Can't fight him this turn, though, because I don't have the attack. So if another ambush Hunt for Victims happens or a strike happens, that's getting KO'd. It's going to buff him up. I've got 5 recruit, and obviously the only thing that costs 5 is Jinx. I could also take Bank Robbery, but let's read this one. 3 attack each. Yes, each player reveals the top card of their deck. Choose any number of those cards to be discarded. Bad luck comes to all who cross Black Cat's path. Yeah, this is not bad. It's 3 attack. The effect is hit or miss, but I'll show you Bank Robbery just in case you want to see it. Meat Market's there in the 50s, so this is a 70s Black Cat too. 2+ recruit, Wall Crawl, you get another 1 recruit, +1 recruit, usable only to recruit the hero in the HQ space under the bank. So yes, as mentioned earlier, this would count because the bank still does exist. It's just, it's a 60s bank. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take Jinx. And we got the Ancient One. Oh, that's a good one. Draw 2 cards. Teachings of Camartage. I can't really tell you what the theme of these decks are going to be right now, but I'm sure there's a theme there somewhere. I do have 3 different hero classes, so if I can really bank on Dark Memories, I will. Also, if I can get some Luke Cage Noir and use that 3 recruit I got from Falcon to get some more expensive cards, I can do that too. But he hasn't shown up yet. Unsurprising with the... unsurprising there. Yeah, if I can get the Ancient One and more Ancient One cards to come out and hit the Mastermind for recruit, then I can go all recruit. Yeah, we'll see. It depends on if Ancient One's uncommon or other commons show up. They may not. Turn 4 is our first twist, which is going to expand the city in HQ. Here we go. Twist 1 to 4. Another TV show appears on the left side of the city representing the 80s, 90s, 2020. Okay, so right now is the 80s. The 80s have appeared. Give me your favorite. There it is. Your favorite 80s TV show. Oh, I gotta think about that one. Oh. Did I ever decide? So, like, technically things like The Simpsons came from the 80s, but, like, the late 80s, I don't really count that. Yeah, Cheers is solid. I watched a lot of Frasier, which came from Cheers, but that's not till later. I can stick with the Muppet thing and say Fraggle Rock. That was pretty cool. A lot of cool cartoons from the 80s. Everybody loves the Ninja Turtles. I think they started in the 80s. Yeah, Frasier was 90s, but it came from Cheers. So I'm just going to go with, I think, like, Tom and Jerry is an older cartoon, but I think they had a specific show, like a news show in the 80s, and I think I watched a lot of that. So I'll go with that if that counts. Otherwise, I'll keep thinking about it. I got 5 recruit here. So I'm going to take the Ancient One's Teachings of Camartage and maybe lean into the Ancient One with all recruit now that I know I can build for it. Perfect Strangers. I think of that. I didn't really watch the show, but the theme keeps popping into my head. It is such a good theme song. It has no reason. Is Quantum Leap from the 80s too? Sorry, my internal clock is all over the place. I don't know if it was late 70s or 80s. Yeah, I can't remember when the Turtle Show started. Transformers and G.I. Joe, big ones. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take... Oh, I didn't even show you this one. Teachings of Camartage. Draw 2 cards. Love it. Yeah, so Quantum Leap, maybe I would say that too. That's a classic. Oh, I didn't press the button. All right. DuckTales, yes. DuckTales is also late 80s, so it's kind of pushing it, but I'll give it that. I tried 89. Yeah, anything late 80s, I was like, maybe not. Maybe I feel guilty about saying that's a full-on 80s show. Star Trek Next Generation, great one. So I'm going to go with... I just think it's... Yeah, Married to Children is also late 80s. I'm going to call this the Quantum Leap space. We'll just go with that. And there's my new hand over there. Let's go ahead and start turn 5. That was weird. I saw that flash twice, and I hope that's not a problem. Turn number 5 is another Lilin. This is what I was worried about. Chain of Lilin. So when Skinner comes in, he gets +2 attack if there are at least 4 bystanders in the KO pile. There aren't, but ambush hunt for victims. That's right. There's like a Star Trek for every decade. All right. So what happens is there's a bystander in the city or on a mastermind, so I have to KO. Meat Market's bystander. I'm so sorry I could not rescue you. I feel whenever Hunt for Victims KOs a bystander, I feel really bad about it because you know what happened there in this reality. And I don't really think about it. It makes me, bothers me. All right, fight, KO one of your heroes. So I got to put the counter up. There is 1 bystander in the KO pile. And let's go ahead and play Jinx. Jinx is 3 attack. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Choose any number of those cards to be discarded. I will do so. Top card of each deck. Okay, I'm going to keep Falcon Winter Soldier. I'm going to discard the Soldier. The Hydra Soldier. Falcon and Hydra Soldier. Yes, I did. What did I say? So, 50s, I said Gumby. 60s, I said The Munsters. And 70s, I said The Muppet Show. Or did I get those backwards? I think I got that right. Well, that's what I said. All right, now I got 1 more attack after this. And we got 4 recruit. Falcon and the Shield Soldier. That would be fun. That would be a fun name for a comic where that's the story. Somehow they get paired up. The Midnight Suns card should have a lot of representatives in the best art competition. Yes, if you like the Midnight Suns art and you think they should be in the top 64 pieces of Marvel Legendary art bracket, go to the announcements channel. You know what? No, I can do better than that. I can post links to things. I have that power. I have that ability. Do I have that attention span? Maybe. But let's see. All right, copy link. Copy link. I copied the link. I'm pasting the link. If you want to vote or nominate, there it is. I did the thing. If you want to nominate up to 20 pieces of Marvel Legendary art, go to that link. Take your time. Submit those. I will take the top 64 for the bracket. A bunch of, yes, so many. I'll wait for the 90s. There's so many cartoons in there. Okay. Yeah, I'm done with 4 attack, 4 recruit. Meat Market is +1. Oh, I forgot I had dice. It's been a while since I've used them, actually. So he's at 4 attack, but I can take him out right now. Skinner, I can't. He's only at 5, but I can't hit him. Let's go ahead and take out Meat Market. Okay. I don't have a discard pile again, so I'm wasting these KOs. I could recruit Pickpocket and KO it, but I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and take out Meat Market. You may KO a card from your discard pile. I have nothing there, so that's the freebie there. And then 90 is going to be fun. What's up, Buddha Rock? Thank you so much for the those promo cards you sent me. I showed them off earlier, and they were on the wheel. So we can get Casual Bank Robbery here. 2+ Recruit, Wall Crawl. You get another 1 Recruit to only use out of the bank. Not really great for the Ancient one, but 2 Recruit is 2 Recruit. And if I Wall Crawl this, it'll help me get some bigger things earlier. So I am going to Recruit and Wall Crawl Casual Bank Robbery. Goes to the top of my deck. We'll just get it out of there. And Black Cat is just showing up, isn't she? Yeah, she'd be better on the other side, but I purposely took her here because I still need to recruit over here. So that was on purpose. I do want to move the HQ along too. We got 5 and 1 for turn 6 again. It is going to be a Master Strike here. So, ooh, I got to play the right sound for Lilith. Here it is. So here's her Master Strike. Lilith hunts for victims. If she KOs a bystander this way, each player gains a wound. So victims are already hunted for. We got a new victim, though. The Radiation Scientist is her new victim. So, yeah. So Black Cat is controversial because she's controversial. Some people don't see her as that great of a hero set. Some people love her and everything in between. If she doesn't work, she really doesn't work. Just going to put it that way. Okay, we got 5 Recruit here. I definitely want to pick up Astral Confrontation. This is going to help with some of the pressure on the city. And I have to read the rules for Hunt for Victims. I think the keyword specifically says, it says villains, not villains in this city. So I couldn't prevent a Hunt for Victims with the Astral Plane. Pretty sure it just says the name and not the place. I don't know why it would, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to take Astral Confrontation anyway. You may have a villain from the city enter the Astral Plane. Yeah. I shorthanded this ruling, but I think it's still the same. That's captured by any villain, so it would be affecting the Astral Plane. This is great. Love this card. That's for me. I hope the other one shows up. Yes. There is the linchpin of the Ancient One's strategy, War of the Mind, where I can fight the Mastermind for a Recruit, get a bunch of Recruit from it. So I know what I'm doing. I'm going to lean all into Recruit now, so I don't want to take these pit pockets. Although, no, she just generates attack, so I don't want that at all. I'm going to get a sidekick, though, and hopefully it's somebody useful. And yeah, it is. It's Red Wing. 2 more. All right. I got a solid beginnings of an Ancient One deck on the right. Plus the Officer. Plus, I can use the Phalanx to KO all my attack cards, which is actually going to work quite well when I try to build for that. When it comes to the starters anyway. Turn 7 is... Speaking of Phalanx, they heard me. They're back. Okay. So, my max recruit is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. I think I want to use 6 of that to get Carnage. Pickpocket would work with the divided cards, but yeah, it would. Almost said Pinkpocket, but nope. That's something else we're not going to talk about. So I could get attack, though. 2 attack plus Dark Memories. How many classes do I have? Nothing. I have 1 class. So that's a max of 3 attack. I can hit a Phalanx, but it makes more sense to recruit Gruesome Feast Carnage over here. So I'm going to do that. But I don't need 2, the 1 extra recruit. So I'm going to go ahead and play a tune here. And discard a Shield Agent. I'll hydrate for free. I need to. Thank you. Just for you, just this one time. But otherwise, you're not interrupting me. Because you did, yeah. You did do a strategy there. Okay, so I get 3 attack for discarding the Agent. And... yeah, I'll play Bank Robbery for 5. I get 1 more recruit towards Pickpocket, so maybe I'll take that for free. So let me just give it a 0 here, technically. And then 6 recruit. Let me go ahead and pick up Gruesome Feast. Here's why I want it. I'm allowing it just this one time for you. All right. 3, because I was thirsty. 3 attack, Excessive Violence, which means you spend 1 more attack that you need to when fighting something. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may KO it. Love the KO power. I will take it. Also will work well with Luke Cage Noir, who's not here at all. And more Falcon and Winter Soldier. I've got 2 attack that aren't going to go anywhere. You did. So I can take Pickpocket for free here. Wall Crawl, reveal the top card of any player's deck. You get plus attack equal to that card's printed recruit plus his printed attack. You know what? There's a lot of, I don't have a lot of cards with no printed anything on it. So this might not be as bad as it usually is, especially with those divided cards. But that won't work if, oh yeah, it will work if I'm on my side. Also, it'll work well with the Ancient one. So yeah, I'll take this for free. Pickpocket might actually help out here. There's Follow Big Leads. This is going to be really good for the recruit side. Although I need to have more cards that cost 4 or more. Okay. That's the turn. Unfortunately, with Lilith having a bystander, unless I hit her, I'm not rescuing that bystander, so she's probably going to eliminate that bystander before I get a chance to do anything about it. Which is too bad for everybody involved. Yep, I totally forgot she had a wall crawl. It's okay. I didn't break any rules, so I'm good with that. Did I end up with a... No, I got it anyway, so whatever. Turn 8. Black Cat did her Black Cat thing. Twist! That's fine. We're going to make the city a little bigger right now. Yeah, I say this a lot. The one rule I don't mind forgetting is wall crawl because it's optional. So if you forget, it's just like you said no. Okay, so we're moving on to the 90s, everybody. There is a lot to pick for the 90s. I should actually read specifically what it says. Another TV show appears on the left of the city, representing this time the 90s. Another HQ space appears beneath it. Shout out your favorite 90s shows. Yeah, wall crawl is optional. If I had to pick one... Oh, man. What do I pick for one 90s show? I'm gonna go with Gargoyles. I love Gargoyles so much. I want to see Gargoyles legendary. I want to see Gargoyles come back while Keith David is still around. I love Gargoyles. We'll leave it there. Why is it not... Disney Plus, get on it. Gargoyles is so good. So good. But I'm not going to make this a Gargoyles stream, even though I really, really want it to. Okay. X-Men animated series. Awesome choice, for obvious reasons. Nobody else has any favorite 90s shows? I know you do. You're holding out on me. All right, let's go ahead and play some cards. I've got the tick. There we go. 2 attack. X-Files, of course. So much good stuff here. Never watched an episode of Gargoyles, Montax? Do yourself a favor and watch it. Power Rangers. How can I guess I could have said Super Sentai because that was 80s. Power Rangers is 90s. Babylon 5. Never watched that. It's okay. You can look it up, Deadeye, because we're going to get to more decades in a second. So here's Grant Ward. I can set him undercover and KO another shield hero from my hand. Tempting, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I need his recruit power. I'm at 5 recruit, 2 attack. And I really want War of the Mind, but I'm not going to get it. Let me go ahead and look at a couple of the recruit cards I have here, because I'm going to need the recruit to power the Ancient one. Carnivore is Digest 4, draw 2 cards. Indigestion, you get +2 recruit. I have 2 cards already in my victory pile, so I will never do the +2 recruit. Drawing 2 cards. Oh no, I need 4 cards. So yeah, this will work until I get 2 more cards. This is a very solid card. I like what it does. Love drawing extra cards, especially with the Ancient one that also does that. We do have Follow Big Leads. It is homework. You should do it. Don't let me down. So Follow Big Leads is 2+ recruit. You get +1 recruit for each other card you play this turn that costs 4 or more. So here's the deal. This is a great one if you can ramp it up, especially again for the Ancient one. But I don't have a lot of cards right now that do cost 4 or more. I think the only one I have is the Ancient one's card that costs 5. But that would be free recruit though, which is good. So I really don't know which one of these two to take right now. I am leaning towards Carnivore because he gives me more recruit right now. Oh no, he doesn't. Luke Cage still gives me more recruit. There's at least 2 for both of them. Yeah, I'm going to take Follow Big Leads first. And then we'll go for Carnivore later if I have the opportunity. There's another Carnage. Yeah, nothing to fight for 2. Both very good cards for what I'm trying to do here, especially with Teachings of Camartage. If I draw Luke with that, that's going to be 3 recruit from that card. No, there won't be a test unless you want one. Speaking of tests, nobody mentioned Saved by the Bell. I didn't watch that much at all. I know some people were diehard Saved by the Bell fans. Just bringing it up. And if you're not in America, I especially want to hear what you watch because TV is different everywhere. Especially even certain American shows show up places. A lot of shows we watch in America that are Canadian shows. People don't know that. Always love hearing about that. Your second choice. I knew somebody it was going to be on somebody's list. Fresh Prince. How could I forget Fresh Prince? That was extremely 90s in the best way. What do you think Wanda watched? What was her 90s show? I forget what we saw in WandaVision. I forget if there was a specific 90s show she was watching. It was more classic-y stuff. This is a great hand. Yeah, that's the one. I think of that one. Even though I didn't watch that much, I think of it. And I mentioned Frasier earlier. I watched a lot of Frasier, but only like a couple decades later. Here we go. Turn number 9 is Sister Nil. Great art on this one. No, Macabre in the middle was, it was, I think, borderline 90s, 2000s. Unless it was completely 2000s, I don't remember. So Sister Nil gets +2 attack in Moonlight, Ambush, Hunt for Victims. Then each player reveals more non-gray heroes than the number of bystanders in the KO pile or gains a wound. So, can't do that over here. Here's what happens. Malcolm's was 2000. Okay. So this radiation scientist is in a wrong place at the wrong time. I got 2 bystanders, actually, not 3. So that's the second one. I thought it was 3. So we're good. All right, I got to reveal 3 non-gray heroes, so I'm okay over here. I got 3 over here. The right-hand side, the left-hand side, right-hand side also reveals 3 non-gray heroes. So luckily, I'm safe from that one. It's pretty good. Is it Moonlight? Even, odd, even. Yep, it is Moonlight, so she is at 7 attack right now. Not like I was going to necessarily generate that right now. Wanda watched Buffy in my mind. That's a good guess. Oh, Red Dwarf. I watched Red Dwarf as well. Did I miss something? Oh, these are 6s. Never mind. It's totally Sunlight. Sorry, I was blinded by the sunlight. It made me think it was Moonlight. I was looking at the 3s and not the 6s. I'm all together here. All right, so it's Sunlight. Even better. I think she watched Boy Meets World. Yeah, I could see that too. Charmed is a little on the nose, don't you think? Or Sabrina. Oh, Batman Animated Series. That's a classic. All right, so I got a lot of recruit here. I'm not on my recruit side. Dark Memories, I have no cards in my discard pile. So my max attack is going to be 1 plus the class of whatever I recruit. If I play Dark Memories, that's 2 plus. Let's try Pickpocket first to see where this turn is going. Yeah, nobody did mention Street Sharks. That's a travesty. Thank you for being the one to do mention it. All right, so I'm going to pick whose deck to look at. I'm going to say the other side's. Yeah, I'm going to pick the right side. Okay, I just get 1. I get 1 attack. Had a feeling. So that's 2 attack and 2... Well, also, hold on. I want to see if I'm going to discard for a tune. Biker Mice from Mars is getting a reboot. That is a sentence I never thought I would say. Yeah, so even with the Dark Memories, I can get a max of 3 attack, which means I can fight a Phalanx, which means I can KO a Trooper. If I recruit something for 4. Alright. I could A, get another Gruesome Feast, or B, spend 4 recruit, get the Falcon Winter Soldier, then my Dark Memories is going to give me 4 attack. I'll have 4 and I can hit Phalanx. Yeah, let's get dangerous. Or I can just get another Gruesome Feast, which is going to give me a better investment in KOs and 3 attack later. And I can do that by discarding 1 agent. 3, 4, 5, 6. Although if I... No, this is 3. This is 6. 1 towards the bank. But I still can't really do anything else. Because I've already got 1 attack. Yeah. I could get a sidekick too if I just take all my recruit. Yeah, I can get Carnage and a sidekick. Let's do that. Yeah, exactly. Let's go for the double. So, bank robbery is going to give me 2 recruit plus 1 for Gruesome Feast. This is going to cost me 5 essentially right now. Let's go ahead and play my 2 agents. 1, 2. And let's play a tune by discarding the Trooper to give me 5 total recruits. So now I can... Oh, wait. I'm at 2 recruit, not 2 attack. I'm at 7 recruit, yep. So now I'm going to go ahead and get a Gruesome Feast for 5. I have 2 left for a sidekick. And there's another Falcon Winter Soldier. Let's go ahead and see what the sidekick is. It is our friend, the standard Bucky sidekick. I never watched all the X-Files. I need to go back and do that. I watch a lot of shows inspired by X-Files, like Fringe, later on. So I want to go see where it all started there. Also, nobody mentioned Twin Peaks. I think that was a 90s show, and I never watched that either. But I think Twin Peaks also paved the way for all these like weird what the heck is going on shows that came in the 2000s and later. So I kind of want to see where that all started. Turn 10 is Outcast. Another Lilith. Yeah, I told you I was going to be in trouble if they just kept showing up so early. So ambush, hunt for victims. Luckily, there's no bystanders here. Then each player reveals a random card from their hand. If that card costs less than the number of bystanders in the KO pile, that player discards that card. Oh, I hate this one. Oh, and guess who's being hunted? It's Amy. Somehow, I do not feel the compulsion to save her, but we'll keep that between ourselves. So each player reveals a random card from their hand. Here we go. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it, just to see what that's all about. Okay, so there are 2 bystanders in the KO pile. I have to pull a 0 or a 1 cost to discard it, and luckily Red Wing is safe from this hand. Other side, though, it's not each other player, it's each player. Here we go. This does get discarded. How do you think Winter Soldier feels seeing all these sidekicks that just look like young him? I don't know if it's going to make him feel any more traumatized than he already is. May not affect him that much. Okay, so I got follow big leads, but let's draw as many cards as I can, just in case Oh yeah, I know what the top card of my deck is. It's an operative, because I revealed it earlier. So I'm going to play the Ancient one first, and then use Red Wing to draw the optimal card. So starting with Teachings of Camartage, draw 2 cards. I'll draw the operative and a second card. And now we'll play Red Wing to choose what that last card is going to be. Top 3 cards of your deck. Okay, I got 2 soldiers and an operative, or 2 soldiers and an operative. Which one do I want? The soldier is going to give me 1 attack, which isn't going to do anything. So I might as well just take the other soldier to get him out of the way. Or should I keep both soldiers there so I can hit something next turn? You know what? I'm probably going to see the Ancient Ones send something to the Astral Plane card, so I should probably keep all my recruit for next turn. So yeah, I'll take the soldier, put the other 2 back, and just do some recruiting here. Thanks, Red Wing. So I'm going to end up with city's almost full, and that kind of worries me. 2 recruit, 4 recruit, and then follow big leads is going to give me 2 base plus 1 for the Teachings of Camartage that cost 4 more. I have enough for a rare, but I do want War of the Mind. This is one of the best cards. This is going to easy S tier card. 3+ recruit. You may fight the Mastermind using only recruit instead of attack this turn. Covert, you get +3 recruit. This one is so good. Okay, so I just spent it already. That's the 6. Another Falcon Winter Soldier. Happy to see so much of them, and that's the end of my turn. Plus, it works great with Luke Cage. Now I got to KO everything else, so I don't know how I'm going to do that. Wait, you think the Ancient one looks like Walter White? This one? Except for a little bit of forehead wrinkle, quite frankly, I don't see it. Oh, you mean on the Luke Cage? This one? Okay, if you say so. Is this just the bald head goatee thing? All right, here's my new hand. I already got it ready. Yep. All right, moving over. Ancient one. Go back to the discard pile. Okay. I have 5 cards, so I discarded 1. The city's getting scary. Yep. I'm going to have an escape. This is rough. At least Skinner doesn't have an escape effect. It is going to hurt my score, but I'm just trying to get rid of Lilith right now before the timer runs out. So I got 3 recruit. Nothing to do with that 2 attack. Let's pick up the other Falcon Winter Soldier. I already have one of these, but I'll take the second one, and I'll end my turn there. Ooh, and 3rd! Relocate, reload. Let's see if I get lucky. And pull something else that'll, I don't know, extend the city. Let's see what the 2000s have in store for us. But knowing me, it's probably going to be another villain. Lilin villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decent deck so far. I just need to, oh, before I pull the villain card, I should increase Lilith's attack. She's getting stronger. She just ramps up. She doesn't stop. Fighting her doesn't weaken. I don't remember if any of her tactics pull bystanders out of the KO pot, because I think they're just done for. But she's at 10 attack right now. And here's the next villain deck card. And, oh, it's a Master Strike. So speaking of Lilith, she's going to make herself stronger now. And I also can't do anything about the city. Okay, she hunts for victims. I'm so sorry, shape-shifted copycat. Play stupid games. All right, so that's 3 bystanders there. If she KOs a bystander this way, each player gains a wound. So unfortunately, that is exactly what happens. Each player gains a wound. And those wounds are going to be 1 grievous, 1 not. Got a blunt force trauma. She hit me really, really hard, and it hurt. I can't fight anything again this turn. I got 4 recruit. Wasn't able to draw that ancient one. So I guess I'll take Carnivore now. That's it. Wow. So much Falcon Winter Soldier in the HQ. Astral Confrontation would have helped me for that escape, but it decided to wait until the bottom of the deck, so. What are you going to do? So, right-hand side is also great for fighting Phalanx, because if I have no cards that have attack symbols, it just does nothing when you fight it. Which is also fun. Okay, some good stuff, but a little too late. Probably going to have an escape here. And turn 13, yup. All right, so here's our escape. Nothing I could have done much about that. All right, Skinner's going to escape. Let's go through all the stuff. I'm so sorry, Pickpocket. Goodbye. Replacing it with another War of the Mind. Wonderful, right? Run away. That's 1 escape. Luckily, I don't really care about escapes except for anything but the score. Here's another outcast, hunt for victims. He's going to go ahead and capture the undercover agent. Unfortunately, now there are 3 bystanders in the escape pile, in the KO pile. So I have to reveal a 3 cost or higher. Then each player reveals a random card from their hand. If that card costs less than the number of bystanders in the KO pile, that player discards that card. So what do I have to lose here? Just my starters? That's not so bad. If you send the villain with a bystander to the astral plane, do you KO when a new hunt for victims comes in because they're not... Yeah, we checked that. I have to check the rules, but I'm pretty sure that hunt for victims does not mention villain in the city. It just mentions a villain. And even though that villain is not in the city, the villain is still there. I did play War for the Dream Dimension with Lilin, and since any villain directly entering the astral plane from the villain deck does not ambush, there was a lot of not hunting for victims that happened, which was fun. But I will check the official wording just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure the wording does not say the city, villains in the city. It just says villain or mastermind. Okay, revealed card is an agent, so that does get discarded. And then right-hand side can lose, yeah, only the starters as well. That'll change soon. And I don't lose Astral Confrontation. Wonderful. I would have been sad if I did. Only got 3 in the KO pile. So let's play this hand out. Yeah, this is the side. Okay, so I got 2 top deck things with Jinx and Gruesome Feast. So I think what I want to do here is play Gruesome Feast first, and I have to Excessive Violence first to trigger that. Can I fight something and trigger that before I play Jinx, or do I need all the attack? Dark Memory is going to give me nothing, so I probably want to play them both. I could fight a Phalanx, but then I would have to KO one of my good non-grays, so I don't want to do that. Plus, I couldn't do so with Excessive Violence. Okay, I'm just going to have to play it and play Jinx blind. All right, I got 3 attack. Going for 6 here with Jinx. I could recruit a 2 cost and maybe get a special sidekick for another with a tone, but probably not. Okay. I, on the right side, have Carnivore. I cannot digest 4 yet, so I'm not going to be drawing any cards over here. So I'm going to check my own deck just to make... Well, I could make a Dark Memories happen this way. Let me check my own deck, or each player is going to check. So I guess I get to look at both. What I'm saying is... I don't know how I'm going to choose to discard. Okay, both sides. Let's play it. Okay, I'll keep Gruesome Feast, and I will discard the Soldier on the right. We're at 6 attack. I could have discarded Gruesome Feast for 7 attack, though, with a tone. Is there any reason why I would do that? No, I'm still in Sunlight. Nobody else gets any buffs. Can't quite hit Lilith. Well, maybe I could. Maybe I can hit Lilith. I almost could hit Lilith, but I got to take care of this city. So the strongest thing I can hit is Sister Nil with no fight effect before it's Moonlight and she gets stronger. I could clear 2 Phalanx, but then I would again have to KO 2 of my good things. I could fight the Undercover, fight Outcast to rescue the Bystander before more victims get hunted for, which will strengthen Lilith, who is now at 11 attack. So yeah, the question is Sister Nil before she gets stronger, or Outcast before Lilith gets stronger. I think I'm gonna go with Outcast, and then the right side can get a Officer. Gotta keep those bystanders under control. Okay, we're gonna take Outcast out. Yeah. Thank you for checking. I didn't think it mentioned the city. So, Undercover Agent is rescued. Player of choice gains a Shield Officer, and that's going to the right-hand side. The Recruit side is a Standard Officer. Okay. So, yeah, Outcast on the left-hand side, not the right-hand side. I put it in the wrong pile for a second. I got 2 attack left. I can't do anything with it, but it's okay. I'm going to get my max Recruit by discarding an Agent for a tune. That's 4 Recruit. And I'm going to pick up... Well, let's look at it. The other Falcon Winter Soldier. We haven't looked at this one yet. Love this one. Relocate and Reload. Relocate is 2 attack. Dodge. Instinct, you get +1 attack. Reload is attack for the Phalanx. And then tech, draw a card. This is a really good one. You see why I love their hero set. Black Widow has some wonderful... Black Widow is going to be rated very highly, I think, when it comes to hero efficacy as a set. So, are there any... There's not really a dud in that set, right? No. Black Widow, Yelena, Red Guardian, Falcon Winter Soldier. Maybe White Tiger, I think, is going to be the weakest, but she still can do a lot. I do like that set, especially when it comes to the heroes. Now, we're not too far away. World War Hulk is our last big box, and we're rating that right now. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe he just took his arm off. That's a good way for him to lose weight. All right, turn 14 is Yondu. Did anybody else raise your hand if you completely forgot the Ravagers were in this setup? Because I did. It's turn 14. It's been an hour and 12 minutes, and I forgot they were here. But there he is, Yondu. He gets +2 attack while he commands the Ravagers. Ravagers are going to be fun with this scheme. Ambush. Swap Yondu with the leftmost Ravager in the city. Oh, they're all going to come out at once now, so... They're going to keep changing places. Fight. If Yondu was commanding the Ravagers, KO up to 2 of your heroes. So, to command means this villain is the leftmost villain of that group in the city, and Yondu is the leftmost villain as the only one from the Ravagers, so he is commanding. So he is at 7 attack right now. But I could send him to the Astral Plane. Oh, I got to check command. So, if Yondu's in the Astral Plane, he's not commanding anybody, because he's not he's not in the city. He's not the leftmost in the city, because he's not in the city. That'll be a fun way to nerf him. Let's see how much recruit I can get. Before I play Astral Confrontation, I only have the 4 cards. The 2 cards, so I'm going to go ahead and play Carnivore. I get the Indigestion trigger. 2 recruit for Indigestion. Do I have enough recruit card? I want to keep Grant Ward here for the Phalanx. I hesitate to get rid of him. So let's just play out what I've got. 4 recruit, 5 recruit, 6 recruit. After I play Astral Confrontation, I'll have 8 recruit. I would take War of the Mind for 6 of my 8, but then I won't be able to clear a city space. That is true. I did mention that. And I did take 2 officers, or at least 1, so maybe it's not a huge deal to get rid of Grant Ward right now. Because I haven't recruited anything that has an attack icon on it over here. I can still only fight 1 thing. So since I can only fight 1 thing, and since I don't need the attack, let me back that turn up a little bit. We'll go back up to Carnivore. I think I will send Grant Ward undercover along with somebody else. I'm going to send an operative undercover, or KO a operative, because the Phalanx can KO the soldiers. So let's go ahead and play this, send him undercover, as well as an operative from my hand. How much recruit will I have after that? I'll have 2, I'll play it, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go ahead and send this operative undercover with Grant Ward. He took him who knows where, and I'm not going to think about it too hard. Oh, actually, should I do that first before I play Carnivore? Because then I'll be able to digest and draw 2 cards. Hold on. I still didn't reveal anything. I take that all back. Oh, yeah, KO, not undercover. Thank you. Never mind. Ignore me. So Carnivore still gets played for 2. Yep, 2, 4, 5. A lot of bookkeeping here. Okay, Astral Confrontation. Let's play it now. 7 recruit. Who's going to the astral plane? Where's the cool astral plane promo? Here it is. Let me get out of the protector. Yondu, if I put him there, he'll be 5 attack. I can take out anything. So here is the astral plane. I'm going to put it where Lilith's tactics are. And we'll come back to that. There it is. Okay. If Yondu was commanding, KO up to 2 of your heroes. Oh, if I took him out for right now, I could do some KO power. Maybe I should keep him there for that. Just in case left-hand side can take care of that. But I don't know if I'm going to get... Let's see. Gruesome Feast has 3 attack. I'm not going to have enough attack to do it. I'm going to send Sister Nil. Because she is the only one that can get stronger. As soon as another Ravager comes in, Yondu's getting weaker. Also, it is still sunlight, just barely. So Sister Nil's going to the astral plane. And I can take her out for 5 recruit. So I will. She is gone. Can you highlight the astral plane? What do you mean by highlight it? Oh, just show it off? Yeah. This is, if you want one of these really cool shiny astral plane promos, you can go to Travel Size Extra Life and donate to the Children's Hospital to get one. He's got really cool things like the Destroyed City Space promos. This is another really cool one, so go check it out. You can get your own. Check out the link. I think he has it in, if you go to the Discord, it's in most recently in the live streams channel, because he did a live stream this past weekend. Okay, and I got 2 recruit left, so I can do a sidekick recruit. Maybe it'll be somebody that gives me a recruit. And it is Prodigy, who can give me a recruit under certain conditions. Okay. I'm excited where this deck is going to go. But I still need more KOing power. As the Ravagers come out, they're going to really mess things up for Yondu. Alright, and there's Skinner who comes out, and I'm glad I got rid of that bystander earlier because he comes in, he hunts her victims, but there's still only 3 bystanders in the KO pile. He's got some KO power there. So he's going to get a bystander, and it's going to be another copy. Oh, I could put it, it's big. This is a big one. So I can put it in the close-up camera, but it's going to be like, look like this. That's why I didn't put it there. So I'll hold it up. It's going to be blurry, but shiny. If you want a full image, you can go to the website and check it out. Yeah, it's a big card. But I'll leave it there just in case. It's going to come back. All right, full city again. So let's go ahead and play our sidekick first. No crazy top card manipulation. I do have it with Carnage, though. No troopers, so I can't excessive violence or Phalanx without a punishment. So let's play the sidekick. Draw 2. 1, 2. Gruesome Feast. I can play it. Do the excessive violence later. 4 and 5 attack. I've got 2 recruit, and then 1 towards the bank. So let's cheapen this to 3 here. And then, yeah, I've got 3, 4, 5 recruit there. So fighting-wise, Yondu's still commanding. I can take out Skinner, but then a copycat comes in, is going to push things out anyway. Oh, that's a pain. Might not be a bad time to... Now I can hit a Phalanx with excessive violence and get some KO. I can also hit Outcast with excessive violence. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's hit Outcast for 5 attack. Yeah, you're right there with me. So let's do that. That's off screen. Why am I doing this? Okay. Excessive violence. Hitting for 1 more than I need to. Take them out. And we'll see if I get to KO something I want to KO. So, Gruesome Feast. Top card of my deck. Oh, I don't want to KO that. Too bad. I'm just going back. It was worth a shot, though. Don't feel bad about it. So I can get the other Falcon Winter Soldier and a sidekick. 2 for the price of 1 change. So I think that's what I'm going to do instead of taking Rending Claws for now. Because I can dodge this anyway. So let's go ahead and get the Divided for 3. Because it's cheap. Love a discount. And then a sidekick for 2. And it is Darwin, who can give me some of whatever I need. Yes, also Black Widow's Rare is also great against them. Anything that cares about enemies with bystanders. Absolutely. But I gotta hit Skinner to get that copycat, or else she's just gonna... Does she not know what danger she's in? Why is she doing that? She was all there ready to mess me up as a shape-shifted copycat, and she got captured herself. But if I don't defeat her, Lilith gets stronger, so. Still. Moving over, we are on turn 16. I could easily run out the clock here. I still got plenty of turns left, but I got to be mindful of how much time I have left, because it could run out real fast. Next card from the villain deck is next twist. Speaking of which, we are expanding the city. I recently silent sniped Apocalypse with Black Widow. Oh, that's fun. All right, here we go. This is twist number 3. Another TV show appears on the left side of the city representing the 2000s. Another HU space appears beneath it. So here we go. 2000s are coming in. Astral Plane's moving over. Let me hear your favorite 2000 shows. I would be remiss if I did not say Futurama. I have to say Futurama, which is technically 1999, but it's a 2000 show. It's about New Year's 2000. Gotta go with Futurama, but there's so much. There's so much good stuff there. There was that one Thursday where there was The Office, Scrubs, Parks and Rec, and the fourth one, 30 Rock, all on one night. And that was something. Okay. Extra space, extra HQ. We got Pickpocket. Of course we do. Okay, I'm gonna try to adjust the focus. I did at the very beginning. I can mention it again, Ollie. I'm gonna adjust my focus here because we got a big board. I just can't go too far in one direction there. All right, that's good. So yeah, what's Ollie is mentioning is that the league submissions, they're extended, so they're going to be due next week on Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific. So you have like an extra day. 31 Minutos, tell me about it. I have never heard of that. All right, let's play this out. Let's start with Teachings of Camartage to draw 2 cards. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, no covert to trigger this. That's too bad. My max recruit is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm 1 short from hitting Lilith, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Yeah, nothing I can do about it. Oh, man. And I can't do anything else but recruit. I guess I can get another War of the Mind. Not a huge deal. So let's go ahead and play what I've got. No way I can get a covert card. Let me check the fight effects. Nope. Those aren't going to help me. So let's play War of the Mind right now. I get 3 recruit. It's a parody of an evening news show with hand puppets. That sounds amazing. I need to check that out now. So I guess I'll put these in this spot right here. So I got 3 recruits so far. I'll now play Follow Big Lead. Just give me 2 base and then 2 more for the 2 cards that cost more than 4. 4 or more. 7, 8, 9 recruit. And then we've got 10. I've got 2 attack. This might be a good time to do nothing with my attack because 2 doesn't do anything. So I'm going to pick up another War of the Mind because obviously nothing from the Astral Plane right now. And all right, I got another Luke Cage Noir. Investigate for a card that costs 4 or more, but I don't need the attack. Yeah, I think Black Cat is my choice. Just looking around. Although, Attune to Tone's not a bad one to take. This is a covert. That's going to help trigger more of the ancient one. But this one gives me 3 recruit. Which is pretty good, too. Plus, I can do a Dark Memories if I'm desperate. I do have a lot of classes. You know what? I'm going to take a Tune and a Tone. I'd gladly trade in an Operative for a Tune for 2 extra. Even though the covert is kind of what I want, but my gut says take this right now, so I will. It's got everything. Celebrity interviews, musical segments, and good old corporate creed. I got to check it out. That sounds great. Oh, okay, we got some cool Luke Cage Noir cards to the other side. Unbreakable Cage is very good. Hey, this is the wound prevention. I need that. I need that for all the nonsense Lilith is going to pull. Including making me zoom the camera out very soon. Hey, one more thing. What decade was the IT crowd? Did that make it to the 2000s? It was a 2010 show. I think it was a late 2000s. Unless my time is way off. Some of my UK friends know, or those who watched it here. Okay, turn 17 gives us... oh, cool, okay, well, at least they're on one enemy, so I gotta fight Skinner to get both of those. 2006. It is 2000s. Love the IT crowd. I watched it a little later, that's why I was confused, but it's a great show. One of the last sitcoms, the multi-camera laugh track sitcoms I really enjoyed. Okay, so I gotta remind myself, hunt for victims means you KO one bystander, or you KO all of them from one villain. I think you just KO one. So if somebody hunted for victims, Skinner would get one of his bystanders KO'd or both. I honestly don't remember. But we're not doing that right now. I think it's just one. KO all. Is it all? I guess that's why I asked. Something told me that that wasn't right. Yeah, I was like, I feel like there's a reason why I'm worried that he has two now. All right, yeah, I'm not 100% needed. One of the newest keywords. So let's, I'm gonna reveal the top of my own because I don't know what those cards are, and there's some good ones in here. So, top card of my deck is Darwin. Wow, who has both symbols but nothing printed. Beautiful. KO a bias. Okay, so it is just one. All right, good. Just one. That's why people don't like pickpocket, by the way. So my max attack. I wish I could discard that card because I would fight a Phalanx if I had 3 attack. I could discard. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have discarded for a tune, but then I wouldn't have been able to play a tone. I guess I can do a recruit if I'm lucky and I get. Actually, no. I can go 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I have to recruit a sidekick. Hope it's a special one. Then play a tone and then hit a Phalanx, or I just ditch a trooper to get 5 recruit and pick up something else good. That might be the best bet. I do have a city space available, but then right side's gonna do nothing. So I think I gotta take the chance at maybe getting a special sidekick so I can try to clear the city. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble. So let's do it. I'm gonna play my 2 shield agents. At least Domino likes me. Yes. Okay, give me a special sidekick. Give me a special sidekick. Give me a special sidekick. Of course, I didn't get a special sidekick, so I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, I know what I was expecting. Not that. Well, now I can't attack anything, so I might as well discard a trooper for a tune. Yeah, I'll get a Carnage. Not the plan, though. Excessive violence, draw a card. Yep. Oh, I forgot there's an extra space, so I have 2 spaces before the escapes happen, at least before more twists happen, so I might be okay. Oh, so close. Like, agent. All right, I have at least 5 attack in this hand. After Darwin, he'll pull his weight finally. This side's doing a bunch of nothing. Turn 18 is another Master Strike, so unfortunately, I'm probably going to KO the, yeah. She's hunting. She's going to get rid of the copycat because it's the copycat. Amy, I shouldn't have shown up when there's demons here. Okay, each player gets a wound, and she gets stronger. She's at 12 attack. Man, if I only was able to take her out when she was a little bit weaker. No wound prevention, more wounds go out. Ouch. But nothing advanced in the city, so that's something. 4 recruit. I could rest the wound away, but now I have 2, so I kind of want to wait for both of them. I got another follow big leads, which is going to be really good with what I want to do. Yeah, sorry, she was watching Futurama. A lot of good stuff here, but if I'm committing to what I'm trying to do, I should take follow big leads. Because that War of the Mind doesn't say you can't hit the Mastermind for recruit twice, so if I get double her attack in recruit, I can still do it. So yeah, I'll take it. I'm leaning in hard. Another Rending Claws. Okay, got it. Ooh, okay, here we go. Here's the turn. Is this a hit on Lilith? That's 6 recruit, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, this is going to be a hit on Lilith. And someone's going to the astral plane. He doesn't do so well in the astral plane, huh? Randomizer, thank you so much for the Prime sub. That's 4 months of subs for Randomizer. Thanks for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. This villain deck pull is in your honor. So Randomizer has summoned upon us another Phalanx. I guess I shouldn't be too mad. All right, so Gruesome Feast, 3 attack. Darwin. Darwin is going to... I don't get the reference, did I? There are... Oh, no, I got to increase the counter. Yeah, I just caught that jot when you said it. I was about to look at Skinner. So there are 4 bystanders in the KO pile. So now I do have to increase Skinner's attack to 7. Yondu's also at 7. If I play Yondu, I can excessive violence with Phalanx, maybe KO something, because I can't hit anything else. Or I hit a Phalanx now and I sacrifice Darwin. Sorry, I said I don't get the reference. You can explain it to me if you want. I always like learning new references. So yeah, if I excessive violence a Phalanx, I have to KO Carnage himself. So we're just going to sacrifice Darwin for letting me down. Or I can do a 6 recruit turn and get Unbreakable Cage. But if I do that... Oh, from the ring. I didn't know the character's name. Look at Unbreakable Cage. Yeah, I don't want to think about that. All right, Unbreakable Cage is 4 attack once per turn. If a player would gain a wound, you may reveal this card and investigate for any card instead. There are 2 more strikes to play. So what do you think? Is it worth picking up Unbreakable Cage by sacrificing Gruesome Feast? I guess I don't have to do the fighting. I can have this other city space take care of it. I can recruit Unbreakable Cage for 6 by doing this. Not fight anything in the city. I'll have another space available. Yeah, I think I'm safe to leave him there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Carnage is not going to do anything. Otherwise, he's gone. So, I will go 4-6 recruit with Darwin. Yeah, so I should take it. I'm going to go 6 recruit with Darwin. I'm going to pick up Unbreakable Cage from under the bridge. Red Hot Chili Peppers. And replace it. There's the Orb of Agamotto, which what I love about building an Ancient 1 deck is that he never has any problem recruiting this or any other rare because he's full of recruit. This is such a good one. I love this one. Yes, oh no, I know the plot of the rig. I just didn't know the character's name. So Darwin's gone. I'm not fighting a Phalanx because I'll get rid of Carnage. I'll just end my turn right there. Yeah, it's a very solid premise though. Ooh, that's a pretty good hand. Coming up. Don't feel so bad about the city thing. And I hope we get to hit the Mastermind right now. Because Skinner still has a bystander. No, we don't get to do it. Oh, man. She's going to get stronger now. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So she's going to eat another bystander before I can get Luke Cage out there. So unfortunately, she is going to KO Skinner's bystander as well. Which is going to put that count up to 5. It's going to put her attack graduating dice to a d20. She's up to 13, and each player gets a wound once again. She just doesn't like TV. Do I have exactly 13? I didn't check, so that's great. That's all I need. I'm going to punish her now. Okay, so let's do it. Starting with Astral... let's start with my Grays. So, 2 recruit from the officer. Astral Confrontation's got to be next. Who am I moving to the Astral Plane? If I move Skinner there, he's still 7 attack. If I move Yondu there, he's 5 attack. Left-hand side's got how much attack coming? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dark Memories, 8, 9. A lot. But Yondu's not going to be a big deal as soon as another Ravager comes in. I kind of want to move Skinner there because he's hard to get rid of. Oh, no, I know that. But also another Ravager coming in, which will happen very soon, will do that too. Skinner's just annoying. So I think I'm going to move Skinner over there, even though... All right, we got to zoom out now. I tried to avoid it for as long as possible. Got too much going on. So let's do it. All right, let me clean up this top area because, boy, that's a mess. Here is the bystanders. Here's my KO pile. Bystanders I have separately so I can keep a track of them. And these are also technically in the KO pile, but they are strikes and twists. I usually keep them there. And I'll put them over here. I can see. Here, I'll put the twists over here. And we'll put the escape pile right here. What is that from? That's so familiar. We'll put the Astral Plane up here. We're going to expand the city in a little bit. Thank you for the update on the league. And, all right. So there's the Astral Plane. Let's put this Skinner over there. That's right. Fairly Odd Parents. Fairly Odd Parents is a... That's also a 2000 show, isn't it?
There you are. You go over there. Let's keep playing my turn. Anything... I'll get these dice out of the way.
All right, we're good. Let's keep going. I've got War of the Mind to play now, which is going to give me 3 base recruits, 7, plus I may only fight the Mastermind with only recruit instead of attack, and I get 3 more recruit thanks to the Astral Confrontation trigger, to 10. And then, hold on, I'm having a different count here. No, I'm not. 2 base, 11, 12. I am having a different count, but it's only 1. Yeah, 13. Here's the same count. I thought I didn't have enough for a second, but nope, that's 13 because I get the 1 ancient one. So that is enough to hit Lilith with recruit in the astral plane. Let's do so. Her tactics I put off here because otherwise it was blurry, but there's her first tactic for 13 recruit. It is Mesopotamian Demon Goddess. Fight each other player may discard a card for each bystander in the KO pile. Each of those players who didn't must gain a wound instead. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Yeah, Mojo World would be fun. All right, so that's 5 bystanders. So would I rather discard almost my entire hand or gain the wound? I think I'm going to gain the wound because I have some good stuff here. So I'm just going to gain the wound. Of course, it's a grievous wound, but I'm going to gain it. I'm glad this is a choice, not a must. That would have been bad. So, and hopefully I can KO all those wounds at once or use Carnage to do it. Okay, so she doesn't... That's the thing about Lilith. It feels like when you do that, she should reduce attack somehow, but she does not. She just stays that way. And then she hunts, yes. I'm just reading the comments. Enjoy the rest of your game. Do me a favor and PM us your outcome. I will. Yeah, so she is going to get a bystander, which is unfortunate because she's probably going to eat that bystander. It is a standard bystander right there. All right. Now, I have nothing left to do except play my 2 attacks. It's not going to do anything, so I really do have nothing left to do. Lilith feels like a much harder Mr. Sinister. It's related. I see that. Got some good stuff coming up on both sides, so we'll see. Especially if I can get that Orb of Agamotto. By the way, there's a lot of cards in Legendary that have the word Agamotto on them. Can you guess how many? I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's a good number. Turn 21. Cypher! That's a helpful one for the Phalanx. Being captured by the Phalanx, but hopefully you don't get hunted. Don't want to deal with that on my conscience. All right, so we got Jinx. I can use Jinx to set up Gruesome Feast. So let me see what the top cards of the deck are. So top card of the left and right. Bank Robbery and Prodigy. I don't want to discard Prodigy. I think I want to discard Bank Robbery, maybe to give me some Dark Memories, and maybe to KO whatever else is there if I do Excessive Violence. So I'm discarding her. 7 Agamottos. That's probably not far off, actually. Gruesome Feast. 3 more attack. I'm at 6. Can I get to 13 attack again? 7, 8, 9. Do I have 4 for Dark Memories? I've got Covert. Covert. Strength. Ranged. Instinct. I actually can hit Lilith again. That's incredible. We're gonna do it. I don't know why I wouldn't. So 7. I can't excessive violence her though, and I can get the bystander off of her. Although, actually I can excessive violence her. I have Falcon over here. Whoop, you're upside down. Yeah, I forgot the trigger. If I play Relocate, I get 1 extra attack from the trigger because I did play an Instinct. So let's do that, and I can do excessive violence and maybe KO whatever is at the top of my deck. So we're going to go ahead and play Relocate for 2 attack plus 1. Nope, she's at 13. There we go. 10. And then we play Atone with Dark Memories. I just looked at it, but just to confirm, I got a Covert, I got a Strength, I got a Ranged, and I got an Instinct. That's one reason I love this hero set. It's a divided set with Dark Memories. That is so much fun. I can't even tell you. 14 attack there. So let's hit her for 14 so that I can trigger Gruesome Feast after the fact. 2 in a row. So we're going to go ahead and get the bystander rescued and see what she does. Connoisseur of Souls. You get +1 recruit for each bystander in the KO pile. Then she hunts. So cool. I get 5 recruit. Gonna give me a total of 6 after this. Let's see who she hunts, and it is another standard bystander. She's gonna keep on doing that. Not much I can do about it. And explode. Oh no, she loses. Oh yeah, Cypher's bad. Thank you. I hate to lose Cypher, but that's a better situation. Yep, Cypher. I'd rather RIP Cypher, but I'd rather her not get one. But she does go up to 14. Thank you. I wasn't even looking at the right side of the board, so I appreciate the catch. But I get 6 recruit then, because she hunts first, right? What did the tactics say? No, it was backwards, so I only get the 5. I think there might be more than 5, Deadeye. I think there is more than 5. No, there's definitely more than that. Oh, no, I know where the other one is. I know where it is. Can anybody guess which card says Agamotto on it that's not on a tactic or a hero? I'm pretty sure I'm remembering this correctly. Yeah, I think I am. I think. Who knows? Who knows what I know? All right, 6 recruit total. Prior to investigations is very good. 2 attack, investigate for a card that costs 4 or more. This can help set up Carnage's, all the top deck stuff. Love investigate. And then I can get a sidekick again, so I think I'm going to go with that. I can't confirm, so I'm not going to say it right now. All right, and Follow Big Leads is there. Let's get a sidekick, and it is going to be standard, probably. No, it's Boom Boom. Okay. Some last-ditch recruit, or attack, if I need her. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was another Agamotto mentioned, but I'll have to look into it after the fact if nobody else does it. If I get a standard wound, I'm probably going to rest this turn. I can always dodge for more wounds. Thank you. Is it 6? No, I thought I already updated. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 6. You're right. Good catch. So back when I started streaming, before I even started streaming, I started doing recorded videos. And of course, I would miss things there too. And it's so much worse to do an entire video and then later I see a comment like, oh, someone's going to say, great video. Thanks for putting this up. Well, it's like, you missed this thing at an hour in. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, thanks. I can't do anything about it now. But you guys saying it here does do something about it now. So I do appreciate it. Lilith ramps up fast. She does. It's terrifying. But I'm doing okay against her. I have to hit her 3 more times, though. Thank goodness, though, it's not Epic Lilith. And I wanted a standard wound. I hope... Do I have any standard wounds? I would love to rest both of them away. I need a standard to do that. All right. See what damage I can do here. Turn 22 is Jeff from the Ravagers. Told you they'd come in. So Jeff gets +2 attack when he commands Ravagers. Ambush. Swap Jeff with the leftmost Ravager in the city. Fight if Jeff was commanding the Ravagers. Draw a card. So Jeff comes into the sewers. Then he swaps with Yondu. Yondu goes to the sewers. Yondu goes back to the 50s. Jeff hangs out in the 70s. And he gets 5 total attack. And Yondu goes back down to 5. They are both at 5. Okay. So let's see what I can do. I have Skinner in the ancient plane, in the astral plane for 7. I gotta get a covert card to trigger War of the Mind, just in case I get enough. So let's start with Teachings of Kamarta to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Ooh, Prodigy is gonna be... Ooh, I can copy War of the Mind with Prodigy. That's a quantum leap. Yes, very much so. Oh, this is gonna be a good turn. This is gonna be a good turn. I want another covert, though, so I'm gonna draw with Carnivore. Before I draw with Carnivore, I have 1 card in my deck. So, do I want to do any recruiting to be safe, or before I shuffle? Or am I going to go for the Mastermind? Let's see what I've got so far. So, let's say I don't get the trigger. It'll be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prodigy will give me 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 recruit. 14. I will have enough right here to hit Lilith again. So, I don't think I need to recruit first. Let's just do my draw. Because I won't recruit. Carnivore. Do I have 4 to digest? I do. I have just enough for 4. Black Cat does have Wall Crawl. So if I did draw Black Cat right now with Wall Crawl, I would get 3 more recruits than I normally would. And she costs 4. So I'd just be down 1 recruit. But she gives me 2. So I would still have enough. So I'd have a net positive. I would safely have a net positive. Okay, I'm good with that. So let's do it this way. And then I wouldn't have to reshuffle. Then these guys would stay. So I'm going to go ahead and play a Tune. She costs 4 and gives 5. Yeah, so it's a net increase. Plus the extra covert trigger. Yes, let's just say you calculated that in. So a Tune by discarding the Soldier, which gives me 3 Recruit. I'll play 1 Operative to give me a 4th. I will Recruit and Wall Crawl Bank Robbery. Replacing it with Rending Claws. Now I'll play Carnivore to draw 2 cards. I will draw a Black Cat and another Operative. Let's play Black Cat for 2 Recruit, making Rending Claws cheaper by 1 just in case. And now let's play double Wars of the Mind. So first one is going to give me 3 base, 3 triggered. I can fight the Mastermind with Recruit. Now I'll play Prodigy as a copy of War of the Mind, giving me 11, 14 total Recruit. And I have 2 left over for a sidekick or something if I feel like it, or Rending Claws. Double checking. Lilith is +6. Yep, let's go ahead and hit her for a 3rd time. Trying to win this quickly. Love this. All right. Respawn Demonic Offspring. Oof. Ouch. Oh no. Trouble. The highest VP Lilin villain from among all victory piles enters the city. Then the player who had that villain rescues 3 bystanders. Then Lilith hunts for victims. This is one with the very important turn order text. Don't do any escape, not turn order, effect order. Don't do any escape or ambush effects till after you've done all the other effects on this card. So, here we go. Who is the highest VP Lilin villain? Yes, I'll put him back. Don't worry. Just in case I have to fight a fail. Oh, I don't have him anymore. I guess I can't reveal him, so there's no point in keeping him out. All right, checking for Lilin. Is it Sister Nil? It's got to be. I don't have it in front of me, but that sounds right to me. Yep. She's coming to the city from the left-hand side's victory pile. I wait for the escape or ambush effects. No escape effect. But there is a bystander rescue situation, so I do that. 3 bystanders. Oh, okay, they're all standard, so no special fun cool things. On the left-hand side, net loss of 1 VP. Then Lilith hunts for victim. She's going to get another bystander. It is another standard bystander. I haven't mentioned this yet, by the way, everybody. I did talk about some changes I'm going to apply to the League once we reboot the Masterminds. One of those changes will be I am going to remove all the standard villains bystanders from my bystander stack, so the special ones come up more often. Just want to wait till that mark till I do it. This tactic might have cost me the legendary tournament. Oof. Yeah, Lilith will do that. All right, well, I'm in hot water here because I got 2 recruit left. I'll play it because I don't see why I wouldn't. And now I can't fight anything, so I'm probably going to have a Phalanx escape and to hurt my score a little bit. And yeah, I do the ambush now. Thank you. So many things to do right now. She ambushes. She's going to KO that Lilith bystander, so Lilith gets stronger now. She's at, what is it? We're at 7. 15. And each player reveals more non-gray heroes, and the number of bystanders in the KO pile gains a wound. Okay, so I have to reveal 8 non-gray heroes. Yeah, that's not happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not happening. Wound for me. Left-hand side only has 6 cards in hand, so I can't do it at all. Also, they're not all non-gray anyway, so... There we go. I actually added more common bystanders to my games because I felt like I was getting too many specials. Yeah, I feel like I get the opposite problem. I like how infrequent the specials come up, but it's more exciting for the stream, I think, for more specials to happen, so... And a lot of people just play with the 30, so I'm going to change it up. Okay, it is a Moonlight for her. Another thing to check. It is not. I got 2 recruit left. I could take Rending Claws. I don't want to take it over here. I'll take a sidekick. Maybe it'll be one with recruit on it. Nope, just hairball. Okay. Boy, that turn took a long time. I do only have 2 more tactics to get, or 2 more hits on Lilith. 1 tactic and 1 final blow. And that's a full shuffle. Just get a couple more Secret Wars 2 boxes and add all Amy's and undercover agents. I mean, I would add all Amy's because that sounds fun. All undercover agents just is not fun at all. I wouldn't do that. Maybe except for this setup. I do want to add in all these special officers you have all designed for yourselves. So I'll get to that in a little bit too. My current collection of bystanders is 50-50, and I'm liking that ratio. Oh, so like you took out a bunch of special bystanders just so you could specifically make it 50-50, or is that just the collection you own happens to be 50-50? That's cool. I'll think about that. Here we go. Wound. That's not a great hand. That's not a great hand at all. This hand is much better. I took a wound to keep this hand. Oh no, that was the last hand. This is something else. This is gross. Turn 23. Okay, fine. Good thing right now, I suppose. He just happened to have 50-50. That's pretty great. All right, everyone, we are moving into the 2010s. What are your favorite shows in the 2010s? I have to think of mine as we expand the city after twist number 4. Oh, there's so many good ones. I mean, Breaking Bad is the 2000s. Late 2000s, technically, but that's an easy choice because it's so good. What am I going to say? Better Call Saul's 2010s. I could say that. That's a great show. I'll think about it. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., yep. Any of the Disney Plus shows, obviously. Oh, no, actually, no. Those are actually after. Those are the 2020s. So, but any of the other Marvel shows, like the Daredevil, all the Netflix shows. The Expanse, okay, so I really want to watch The Expanse, but when I started to watch it, the audio mixing is very weird on the first episode, and I can't hear what anybody's saying, but I heard, oh, you gotta get through this first couple episodes, and that fixes it. So I might check that out. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, was that 2010s? I guess it was. It's so good. All right, let's expand the city before I forget what I'm doing. All right, let's put her on her tactic here, and then we will, I'm so out of room. All right, city space, HQ space. The ancient one, and they're going to start shrinking from this direction over, which is great for the stream. Just do it in that direction. 2013 indeed, yep. There's probably one more I could think of if I'm really... oh, man. All I can think of is 2020 shows and then 2000 shows. Like, what happened? I guess The Walking Dead is from 2010s, and I enjoyed it up to a point. There was a time where I watched every single week, and then I just stopped watching. Yeah, I'll put the subtitles on. I don't like reading subtitles because I read very quickly, and I read the subtitles before the line comes out, and I get disappointed because now I'm just waiting for the line to come out. But if I can't hear it, there's nothing you can do. True Detective, I heard, was great. Heroes! Oh, and Heroes, the great part about Heroes, everybody, is that there was only one season, and it was perfect. And nobody told me otherwise. It was just the one season. One perfect season of Heroes. That's what I remember. Okay, I got a city space. I'm a little safe from things. Let's see what Pickpocket does for me. Oh, yeah, I count Community 2 as a 2010s. That took over for Scrubs in that Thursday lineup that I talked about. Okay, so I am going to reveal the top of the right-hand side deck this time. I have high hopes for what's there. Although, no, left-hand side is fully shuffled. I have more divided cards here. I want that to happen. So I'll pick my own deck, and it's Jinx, which is fine. I get 3 attack for revealing Jinx. Yeah, I got my own. That was a better decision. Okay, so my max attack is 5 if I keep these cards here. And I can hit Jeff for that, clear a city space. I think I'm going to take the sure thing and play... I guess it doesn't matter which side. I'll play Reload just so I have the tech card just in case. Nope, just one season. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Heroes it ended in 2010. Oh, you're right. So I should have said that for the last decade. Oh, The Boys is late 2010s. So these are both Blunt Force Trauma. I can spend 5 attack to get rid of one of these Blunt Force Traumas, which is tempting, but I should clear the city. Avatar says, hit Jeff, draw, and then Henchmen. So yes, Jeff's fight effect, because he is commanding, is if Jeff was commanding, draw a card. I haven't checked the fight effects yet, but that's great. I do know Jinx on the top, so that's the chain. I'll fight him for 5, draw Jinx. I'll have 3 attack. I can hit a Henchman. And then the thing about hitting the Henchman, though, is I can reveal Reload. So that'll be fine. All right. The Expanse is the next show I'm going to watch. I already wanted to watch it, but I will get on that. Anybody else watching Silo, which is not a 2010 show? It's like now. It's very good. I'm really loving it. Well, we have to wait till we get to the 20. Oh, we don't get to do the 2020s. Oh yeah, we're just gonna destroy things. So we can talk about 2020s right now. The Orville, love the Orville. That's a 2010. When did that happen? Late 2010s or early 2020s? I don't remember. Okay. Anyway, let's do the thing. I'm gonna fight Jeff. Oh, actually, I could also fight Sister. No, but I can't do the chain that way. Let's fight Jeff for 5. He was commanding, so I draw the card. That's gone. I draw Jinx. I'll play Jinx, but I get to do Jinx's effect. We'll see if I can set up the next next hands a bit better. I will discard both of these from both sides. And which one's Apple TV? Silo? It is. Oh, and then Severance. If you haven't watched Severance, which is a newer show, you got to watch Severance too. That's a 2020s, absolutely. It's amazing. When I was at Comic-Con this past year, I got to go to the panel for Severance. That was really fun. Pretty much everybody was there. Okay, so let's go ahead and fight a Phalanx. I'll fight the one in the 70s. Yeah. Righteous Gemstones. I have friends who watched that. I haven't watched that one yet. Let's fight the Phalanx for 3. Reveal a tech hero or one of your heroes with an attack icon. I reveal reload, so I don't have to KO Jinx or anything. So that's gone. And then I've got I have 2 recruit. Did I play my agents already? I must have, right? Because I didn't have anything else to give me 2 recruit, unless I'm completely forgetting. Oh, this is not cheaper anymore anyway. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up a sidekick. Or I can pick up Pickpocket. A lot of people forgot Game of Thrones. Oh, is there a Twisted Metal? I don't even know. Twisted Metal show based on what? The video game? Do I want to take Pickpocket or a sidekick? Oh yeah, Chuck I heard was pretty good. I haven't watched that yet. My Name is Earl was also a fun 2010 show. I'm going to go ahead and take Pickpocket because I have a problem. I gotta not forget this Teachings of Camartage is over here. Okay, and we'll just end it there. I don't think I got 2 recruits from anywhere else. Whoa! Can I win this? That's the question. Also, I love how this whole prime real estate of the game, of the screen, is going to be used for nothing. Everything's pushed over here. But it's kind of fun. That's a good hand. When was Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Was that 2010s? That's a great show, too. Also, Young Justice. Turn of the superhero cartoons. Turn 24. Oh, I forgot all the Justice League ones in the 90s, too. All right. Phalanx. I was never a big DC person, comics-wise, but you can't argue that the animated shows, so many of them are just so good. DC cleaned up when it came to their animated shows. Much more than Marvel. Okay, 4 recruit. I can get 5 recruit, and I can't do anything with attack. Oh, I forgot I had one of these cards over here. So I can almost get the orb, but I can't. Just League Unlimited was great. Well, it came back, though, right? Yes, the Astral Plane is there, so I do have enough to do that. So the question is, do I discard the Soldier or the Wound? It really doesn't matter, so I'll discard the Wound because I can KO the Soldier with Skinner. Or one of these. I'll discard the Wound anyway to play a tune. I'm at 7. Batman Beyond. I watched that whole thing actually recently, a few years ago, after having not watched it before. But yeah, I've got 7 recruit. I'm going to see the Ancient One again, so let's go ahead and spend. I'm going to just double check. Nothing else I want. No, I'm good. I haven't watched Harley Quinn yet. Heard great things. Let's fight Skinner for 7 recruit and KO one of my heroes. It's going to be. I want to keep the recruit over here. I'm going to get rid of a soldier on this side. Yeah, there's a few shows. There's a recent show that was kind of a serial. It was called Debris, the network show. And it had a rough start, but I liked where it was going, and I was getting into it, and then it just got canceled after 1 season, which is a bummer. I feel bad for the leads, because it was like their breakout roles, the 2 actors. Just because canceled. Turn 25. It was kind of a sci-fi mystery show, kind of like Fringe. Turn 25 is the Scavenged Blade. All right, Villainous Weapon. Ambush. Play another card from the villain deck. Triggered artifact. When you play a Strength or Instinct card, you may get +2 attack. If you do, shuffle this into the villain deck. So this very lucky Phalanx is getting a buff. It is now a 5 attack Phalanx. And because it did enter the city, I do have to play another card from the villain deck. And that is going to be a Scheme Twist. Uh-oh. So here's what happens. Now, he just got the Scavenge Blade, but at what cost? This is twist number 5. Twist 5 to 11, destroy the rightmost TV show and the HQ space beneath it. KO any hero in that HQ space. Push forward any villain there. Move the villain deck and hero deck to mark the city's right edge. So they get pushed, which means escapes can happen. So everybody gets pushed. No escape yet. But let's go ahead and grab the destroyed city space promos so we can destroy the sewers. Here they are. I like how Fringe ended, though. I haven't used it in a while. They're kind of dusty. All right. There we go. This Falcon Winter Soldier get KO'd. And how should I show that space is gone? What's a good way to do that? I can just use a face down card. I'll use a face down wound. There we go. Okay. Now I'm against the clock. More twists, more escapes. Oh, yeah, the hero. That's what you're supposed to do. I would move the hero deck, but because I have my nice destroyed city spaces, I don't want to move. It'll be incongruent. So I'll just do this. Yeah, the canceling is out of control, honestly. Okay, let's go ahead and... hold on. Did I gain any wounds while he was out? I don't think so. 4 attack once per turn. If a player would gain a wound, you may reveal this card and investigate for any card instead. Don't think I'm getting any wounds this turn. I will play Private Investigations. 2 more attack. Investigate for a card that costs 4 or more. All right, so I got these 2 cards here. What do I want to do with them? Since I can't draw anything, I don't see any... Oh, Yondu's commanding again, by the way. He's at 7 attack. I don't have anything that's going to draw. So I will just set this up by tucking the agent and putting Falcon and Winter Soldier on top. Let's do a bank robbery. Yeah, she's going to be useless after the next scheme twist. Not useless, just less useful. And we got a cheap Carnage there for purchase. 1 more attack, 1 more recruit. Okay, so I can hit Yondu and get the bonus. KO up to 2 of your heroes. That seems pretty nice. I could take out 2 Phalanx. But then one of my KOs is going to have to be one of the Luke Cages, and I don't want to do that. Sister Nil, it is neither... No, it is Sunlight. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take out Yondu for the 2 KOs. For 7. There we go. I will KO both the Trooper and the Agent. That makes it real easy for me. And take out Yondu. No swaps for you, sir. I guess I could hit this expensive Phalanx too, but that was a better idea, I think. Okay. Sorry, moving a couple things over, and that's it. This is the wound where I can play another card from the villain deck, but I'm not going to do that because we're technically on a timer. Oh, I have 3 recruit, don't I? Let me just double check. Yep, I have... I have 2 plus 1. Yep, I'm at 3. So I could take the expensive Rending Claws or the cheap Rending Claws. It really doesn't matter. I'll take the cheap one because, again, love a discount. Here we go. For 2. And another Astral Confrontation. Wonderful. I need more of those. Yeah, when playing with the Phalanx, you don't quite get the KO power you want, even though it feels like it. Turn 26 is another twist. Oh, there go the 50s, and now go the 60s. Once again, we got another TV show coming in. Everybody pushes down. I lose the Ancient one, which is too bad. KO'd. And yeah, you're supposed to move over the big decks, but I don't want to. Let's get another Destroyed City Space out. This is the bank. It's blown up. Oh, man. I could lose in just a few turns, depending on where the scheme twists are. When all TV is destroyed, evil wins. I didn't know Lilith cared so much about TV. Let's see what I got. I'm going to start with Teachings of Camartage to draw 2 cards. Oh, in solo mode, you tuck in advanced solo, you tuck a hero from the HQ every time a twist happens, right? That'll be interesting with this scheme. Let's draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right, I got War of the Mind. Oh, cool. I can trigger it with Hairball. Am I going to get 15 recruit, though? Let's see. We got Hairball here, who is 1 attack. Draw a card. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be a good sign. Hairball goes away. I can play War of the Mind right now for a total of 6 recruit. I'm at 8. Plus, I can fight the Mastermind with recruit. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I got enough to hit her. That's great. Let's keep going, though. Whoa, Carnivore. Let's draw some more cards because of the digest. No points. Just draw 2 cards. Oh, what did I get the 2 from? Did I start with 2 on the die or something? It's okay. I think I'll still get enough. Yeah, I'll definitely have enough now. Okay, I'm at 12 recruit now. And I can super fight the Mastermind with recruit. Let's play Casual Bank Robbery. I have no more... Oh, I must have done that. That was 100% a left brain, right brain thing. My right brain said the thing, and my left brain just did the thing, and they didn't talk to each other, which is very inconvenient sometimes. Some of you in the chat may be able to relate, so thank you for the catch. All right. I mean, let's play Follow Big Leads right now, just to see what happens. All right, up to 16 recruit. Yeah, they are. Didn't I not count that? 6, 12, 14, and then 16. After I played this. Yeah, so I should be at 16 after I play Follow Big Leads before I check for cards that cost 4 or more. Unless I shorted myself. I got Digest 4 instead of Indigestion. So yeah, I didn't count Luke Cage Noir yet, so let's do that right now. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, you are right. I haven't played the gray yet. So where's my other die? 21, and then after the operative, that is 22. And I'm going to rest this turn. Just kidding. It's 7 left. All right, let's see what she does on the last tactic. Last tactic, Offer of Corruption. Fight, choose 1. Gain a wound, and each other player KOs one of the heroes, or KO one of your heroes, and each other player gains a wound. Then Lilith hunts for victims. Is there really a good choice here? I love that there's not. I don't... Does left hand have the Luke Cage prevention? No, that's only excessive violence, right? Well, I think this deck's doing so well, I'm going to have the other side gain the wound. So I'm going to go ahead and KO this soldier I didn't even play yet. And have the left side gain a wound, which is going to be psychic trauma. So I'm so sorry about that. Blow up Lilith. All we got left is the final blow, and she gets a bystander for hunting for victims, but it doesn't increase her attack, and she's going to get the fortune teller. But she's still at 15. Right side can clean this up, but do I have time before all the twists happen? I have 7 recruit left. No astral plane shenanigans, so I'm probably going to have an escape, unfortunately. And I don't have enough to get the orb. I kind of want to take the other Follow Big Leads. But I also don't want to saturate my deck too much because I want to keep getting these War of the Minds to win. So I'm almost thinking I don't want to take anything. Oh, I got Teaching the Camartage right here. I almost didn't see it. This is the card I'm taking. Never mind. I told you I was going to do it. I was only going to look at the HQ that usually exists. All right, and I'm going to not take the sidekick because it could be something that hurts me or just gets in my way. So, yes. I have one more space here, too. This is in a space. I need, like, a special mat just for... Oh, this is not a great hand, but I can move something out of the city, which is good. I need a special mat just for this scheme. This is wild. I would get it, too. Left hand is going to be... I am so running out of time here. Was that 3 twists in a row or something crazy like that? Okay, we're destroying the 70s now. Everybody push down. Follow Big Leads gets KO'd. That would be really cool. Like, it would be kind of crazy to have a mat for just one scheme, but hey. And we get to show off all the destroyed city space tokens, or cards, right? Usually we see them the other direction. Rooftops, rooftops. Here we go, rooftops. A promo playmat just for this scheme would be very fun. With Wandas all over it. I would go with images of WandaVision from like the different decades. That would be cool. I would love that. All right. What can I do here? Let's draw. Sidekick. Draw 2. 1, 2. Ooh, 2 Carnage pickups. Let's play them both. So that's 3. 6 attack. Running out of space to show you things. And my max attack is going to be, if I do Boomer, that's 10. This is 11. I would need 4 Dark Memories to hit Lilith and win the game right now. What do I have? Do I have 4 classes? Instinct. Covert. Strength. Tech. I have it. Do I end the game right now? I leave a lot of VP behind, but I am really against the clock here. My turn can only be 27. That's not bad. I have 1 escape. I think I'm going to do it. So let's go. 3, 6. Boom Boom. Let's go ahead and play her Meltdown. End it now. We're ending it now. 7, 8, 9, 10. KO this and gain a wound. KO. Gain yet another wound. Standard wound. I don't care. 11 attack from the Trooper. And then Atone is being played. Dark Memories, just to confirm. Again, that's Instinct 12, Covert 13, Strength 14, and Tech 15 attack. I just dropped my deck. And that's enough to hit her for the final time. Boom Boom was the MVP right there. I do get the Fortune Teller rescue before I do this. Ooh, guess 0, not 0. I'm going to guess not 0. I got it wrong. But she gets rescued. That's a little more VP for me. And that is going to be it for Lilith. We took her out. Goodbye. Good riddance. And that is a victory. Thank goodness. Gotta move my chair very carefully so I don't run over cards. Okay, I see them. I'm just gonna kick the cards over so I don't roll over them. The entire deck just fell off the table. All right, hey, that was fun. I want to check the villain deck for where those twists were. There was another twist. That would have been 80s, Blackout, Phalanx, 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 Strike, Tolk, 90s, 2000. Okay, would have been a while. All right, yeah. Well, I mean, luckily I got their standard, not their epic. I maybe could have taken on epic Zarathos in 1, but epic Lilith, no. Plus, I could have had a more difficult scheme with Lilith 2. This was okay because I didn't care about KOs, didn't care about bystanders. Was just on time. All right, let's go ahead and take care of this. And we'll go over the setup B for next week, which is available. So thank you for watching this. I'm going to zoom back in. Oh, no, I'll stay zoomed out. We don't have to see anything. And go close. I wish I could have got the orb. All right, here you go. This was a win. So most of you did think win. There are officially 2 Masterminds left. Wasteland Hulk and Killmonger. There's your points. Just a reminder, I will be off next week. You will have a game from one of my early streams to play for the league next week. But I will not be streaming next week. I'll come back in 2 weeks to try to get rid of the final 2 Masterminds. Unless What If does a surprise release next week, in which case we have more. But I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at setup B. I'll put my score in, and then we can go raid somebody to get you a few more channel points. What do you say? You say good? That's what I heard. All right, let's check out setup B for this week. Okay, there's last week. Here's all the scores from last week. There you go. Week 122 is... Ollie, change the name. It's okay, I'll change that. It is officially Lilith warps reality into a TV show. Standard. I don't think there's any special rules here. But here you go. So setup B is Children of Thanos in for Ravagers, Doombots in for Phalanx, a bit more KO power for you. We got Black Panther Infinity Saga in for Falcon Winter Soldier. We got Captain Marvel in for Carnage, and we got Wanda and Vision, appropriate, in for Luke Cage Noir. Thor in for the Ancient One, and then Gambit in for Black Cat. Everybody had to change, but I like those changes. We got top deck stuff with Gambit. We got a recruit with Thor. We got multi-classes with Black Panther. I like it. So I hope you guys enjoy these. New deadline for submissions. Remember, this Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to put that in there. I think, yeah, maybe. We'll see. You know, that would come up often enough with setup A. I'll think about it. All right, let's go ahead and enter my results, and then we'll go and do a raid. Week 122. Really? Is that week 122? That's wild. Yep, it is. That's a lot of weeks in the league. Okay. By the way, again, I'll remind you, if you can, please go put in your choices for your favorite art in Legendary. You get to pick your top 20, and I'll pick the top choices, put them all in a bracket. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay, next. I played setup A. I did win the game. Let's go ahead and count my VP. I want to leave it here. It kind of looks nice, all the spaces, but I got to clear it. Decent VP, 1 escape. I don't think I'm winning this week, but I think I'll do okay with my turn count. Yeah, I left a lot of VP out there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here we go. Got 6, 7, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25, 26, 28, 30, 31, 34, 35 on the left-hand side. Yeah, these numbers are low. But right-hand side did a lot of Mastermind hits, so we'll see what... But fewer cards, definitely. So 6, 10, 16, 22, 23, 26, 27. It's not a ton of VP. But it's also... I still feel like some people are going to win faster than I did. Yeah, this is only 27 turns, though. 27 turns. And Lilith was ramping up. I did have that one early escape. Depending on how many twists happen and how far away you are from defeating Lilith, there's probably going to be a lot more people with escapes because as the city gets smaller, it just happens. Ooh, fun level. Fun level, fun level. I'm going to give this one a 4. It was plenty enjoyable. I had some really solid heroes to work with. I liked the scheme. I like how it didn't make Lilith stronger. She did it on her own. And I like that it did provide pressure. The real VP is the friends we made along the way. Yeah. It wasn't the best setup I ever played, but it was fun. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4. I'll put my comments in later. All right, thank you, everybody. Let's go see who's playing some board games and raid them for some extra points for you. I'm looking around, shout out suggestions if you got any. Otherwise, I'll just raid somebody I follow. I don't see a lot of people playing top-down board games, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for... Oh, I see somebody. There's a channel that is playing something on Board Game Academy, so I'll count it. And we're going to go there. All right. See you guys over there. Oh, I hear sounds now. Let me type in their name. It is Geek Girl Con, streamers of board games. Let's go raid them. All right, everybody. I will see you in 2 weeks on Twitch. I'll be in the Discord, though. And hope you guys enjoy this setup. 2 masterminds to go. Please vote on your favorite pieces of art. I want to get that in about 2 weeks. Take care, everybody. Thanks for coming by.